Eres una coqueta, sabes enamorarme, tu mirada indiscreta ha sabido cautivarme. Tu juventud endulza lo amargo de mis años, tú has hecho que realice el más claro de mis sueños. Un cariño como tú, es lo que yo necesitaba. Un cariño como tú, lo que a mi vida le faltaba. Un cariño como tú, es lo que yo le pedí al cielo. Un cariño como tú, hoy de alegría me desvelo. Eres una coqueta, sabes de tu hermosura, sabes si te fascina darle cuerda a mi locura. Dicen que estás jugando y yo me he preguntado, ¿quién diablos les ha dicho que jugar es un pecado? Un cariño como tú, es lo que yo necesitaba. Un cariño como tú, lo que a mi vida le faltaba. Un cariño como tú, es lo que yo le pedí al cielo. Un cariño como tú, hoy de alegría me desvelo.
El barrio la respalda, la raza está con ella y nuestra gente no se equivoca. La número 1, la que está bien arriba. La autoridad deportiva al micrófono, al aire. Aquí nos encontramos Dionisio Estrada, Diony King, y quien les habla Álvaro el Brujo Morales. Y antes de irnos, tercer y último bloque, pero no el menos importante.
Vamos con la caminera.
Regreso con todos ustedes. Diony King arranca la Serie Mundial, juego 1 Flaherty contra Garrett Cole. A ver, para ti, ¿en cuánto va a terminar la serie? Yo voy Yankees, el máximo ganador de Serie Mundial en 7 juegos.
6-6. Ya sea que la gane Yankees o ya sea que la gane Dodgers, ¿no? Y fíjate, tiene, a diferencia de lo que fue la Serie Mundial pasada de hace 43 años, primero abrieron en Yankee Stadium y después se fueron justamente a Dodger Stadium, donde ahí tuvo reacción justamente el equipo de Dodgers y terminó coronándose en Yankee Stadium en el juego 6. Yo pienso que va a ser 6-6, pero tiene muchos ingredientes. Además, este último emocional por el tema de Fernando Valenzuela, su fallecimiento, que vendrán los homenajes y vamos a ver qué otras actividades más en torno alrededor de esta Serie Mundial que tendrán que ver con el toro de Chihuahua. Pero a ver, tiene el tema del enfrentamiento entre Ohtani y Aaron Judge, por ejemplo. ¿Cuáles fueron los departamentos que terminan superando Ohtani y Aaron?
The playoff picture is getting clearer.
And Leon's getting larger.
Welcome to Goddard Rocket Football on Fiero 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com.
Reyes Nunez, Moreno as a heavy tackle out there, Loya as a tight end. We're going to run the football right here. Reed in the shotgun, good cut. Nathan Reed right up the middle. Roll blue, throw those hands up. Big time, the senior Nathan Reed, he does it all. Big time linebacker, he can kick the ball, and he scores running the ball there as the quarterback.
Tonight, your Goddard Rockets stay home at the Wool Bowl, taking on their district rivals, the Bulldogs of Artesia. Rocket Football on Fiero 106.1 FM, online at ksvptv.com, is presented by Amigo Machinery, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, Central Valley Electric, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University Portales, and ENMU Roswell, Bergie's Plumbing and Heating, Moppin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Plateau Wireless, Richland Dodge, Richland GM, Roswell Seed Company, Trustmark Roofing, Roswell Honda, Roswell Hyundai, Wakefield Oil, and Wakefield Oil Express. Now, on to the action.
At Artesia General Hospital, we know it's early, but schedule your mammogram today and save. Call 855-RAD-EXAM and save 10% off mammograms scheduled through October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And get a refreshing drink discount from Kith & Kin in Artesia or Blue House in Carlsbad. We use leading-edge, FDA-approved Genius 3D mammography technology to deliver more accurate results faster and with more comfort. Women over 40 do not need a referral for yearly screenings. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/mammogram.
All right, welcome to the Goddard Rocket pregame coaches show. I'm Coach Chris Roybal. I'm here with Coach Art Bolaños. This is brought to you by KSVPTV.com and sponsored by Dion's Pizza. And first and foremost, we just wanted to say our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by the floods here in Roswell, those devastating floods. So, thoughts and prayers continued for you all. And, if we can help out at all, we are definitely willing to.
Absolutely.
And, Coach, just starting off, thoughts on last week. We gave Mayfield all they can handle. Number 5, number 6 ranked team in the state, and we played a really, really good game. So I just wanted to get your thoughts on last week.
Yeah, I was telling the boys last week. I thought we had a really good week of practice. Scheme wise and stuff like that. And I thought our boys played well. There was some situations there. That I was telling the boys. Kind of. We had a hard time recognizing, certain things, but for the most part, though, I thought our boys played really, really good football. Offensively, I was really, really happy with where we are offensively. We had, some guys make some really good plays, like Jose Porras and, Josiah, and you put those guys on each side of the field, and, they're hard to defend, so, but I thought the O-line did a fantastic job, and again, really proud of what we did offensively and defensively. Like I said, I thought we played well too. There was just some points there where we were misaligned and it cost us pretty good. So
yeah. And really great performance last week, Coach. And just the start of the gauntlet of the schedule. We've had a tough schedule all year, and between Mayfield, Roswell, and Artesia, that's a lot of blue trophies. And next we have Artesia. Coach, and what are your thoughts on them? Typical Artesia team.
Typical Artesia team, man. They're a team that just a lot of pride, and they got a whole city that that backs them, and so they're you're not just playing that football team, you're playing that whole town, so they do a really good job. They're Coach Maupin does a fantastic job with that program. And so, it's a typical Artesia. You're going to see them throw the ball. You're going to see them run it, and whenever you get an extra guy out of the box. And, their offense is their offense, man. They've done a really good job, man, of scoring points, and defensively, we're going to see some different looks there, possibly, 6 down linemen, see a 4, an even front, and then, see 3 down looks. So we'll get different looks, so we've kind of prepped for that all week.
Mm-hmm. And then, special teams, do the Starbursts still kick return?
They still do, man. Special teams, they make you do a little bit extra during practice, so, you prepare for Starburst, you prepare for swinging gate, so yeah, it's still typical Artesia.
Typical, and then athletes all over the field.
Yeah.
Really excited for this game. If you can come out, you need to come out because, Artesia, they're gonna bring the whole town, so we need to go out and support our Rockets. And then also, Coach, I wanted to ask about the freshmen and the JV. Their season's wrapped up, and I just wanted to see how they did and your thoughts on those two teams.
Yeah, our freshmen, ended their game, their season with the win against Clovis, convincingly won. And again, I've talked all season about those guys. Those guys do a great job, and we've been really, really consistent with 30 number, 33 kids, I think, to be exact, and. I'm excited for the offseason with those guys, and our JV too. Couldn't be more proud of those boys. That's a group that pretty much stuck together all season long. We've had a few guys that have spot played varsity wise, but for the most part, that JV's been there. And what that JV group needed was reps, so, sure. And they sure indeed, man, they got that. So, hopefully that's something that carries over, and helps them next year. But, really proud of those guys. So we're there.
Yeah, Coach. And then any final thoughts on the Artesia game?
No, come out, and support us. Artesia's, like you said, definitely going to bring the town. So, yeah.
All right. Well, Thank y'all for tuning in to the Coach's Pregame Show with Coach Art Bolaños, brought to you by KSVPTV.com and sponsored by Dion's. We'll see you at the Wool Bowl.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to the Goddard Rocket pregame show. Now time for your player spotlight.
My name is Hunter Roth Bishop. My number is 57. I am a junior. I play defensive tackle. I'm involved in football and wrestling. My favorite teacher is Miss U. My favorite football team is the Black Knights. My favorite thing about Goddard Rocket football is the team and the friends I have made.
My name is Dez. I'm number 58. I'm a junior. I play guard and DT. I'm involved in football and track. My favorite teacher is Kay Manzanares. My favorite football team is Green Bay Packers. My favorite thing about being a Rocket is building the brotherhood and the relationships with everybody I know.
My name is Rodney Ward. I'm number 67. I'm a junior and I play D-tackle. I'm involved with playing the guitar. My favorite teacher is Coach Roberts. My favorite thing about being a Rocket is not being a coyote.
Hi, my name is Isaiah Johnston. I'm number 70. I'm a junior. I play tackle and DN. I'm involved in football. My favorite teacher is Coach Toya. My favorite football team is Broncos. And my favorite thing about being a Rocket is just family and friendship.
That's your Gotta Rocket player spotlight. Pre-game show continues right after this.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, what would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Roswell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
All right, and we are live from the Wool Bowl. Some district football. Your Goddard Rockets going up against the Artesia Bulldogs, coach. And Goddard coming in at 2-6 in the season, but coach's poll has us at number 8, and Max Preps has us at number 7. So they definitely respect the schedule. We had a tough schedule all year. And also, you know, the progress, coach. We played a really, really good game last week against Mayfield, and, you know, looking to build on that progress and play Artesia tough here and come out with the W.
Yeah, I don't know how you feel, Coach, but this feels like district, just because we've always felt like Artesia are our district. And so we've got everybody in the South now in the same district, but these ones just feel different. And the Mayfield game, we had so many chances, and we were building up to some things, and just some of our youthful mistakes kind of caught us there. But it's nice to see the boys progress. It's nice to see how they're starting to buy into things and starting to learn the system a little bit more. And they're just kind of young and inexperienced. And, you know, we kind of get through these games and, you know, figure out what we can do well and what we can't do well, and just keep building it. I just tell the boys, like, just keep playing them well at the end, right? Make the next game your best game. That's all you got to worry about.
That's it, Coach. And then Artesia, you know, typical Artesia team. They come at 5-3 on the season. 2 of those losses coming against 6A opponents, Centennial and Hobbs. And they are number 2 in the coaches poll and Max Preps poll.
Yep.
And, you know, offensive powerhouse, averaging almost 50 points a game, 49.75. Defensively giving up 31.75. And on the other side, Goddard coming in, scoring 7.75 a game and giving up 27 points a game, Coach. So,
those are the stat lines you expect from an Artesia football team. Those guys know how to run their system. They've been spreading it out and doing doubles and triples since before it was even fun or popular here at the high school level. They know what they want to run, and they're really good at it, and they make sure all levels are bought into the same system from all the way down to flag football. And what it is that we're going to run and going to do. And so the odds are stacked against us tonight, but I always tell the kids, you got to play the game. And it's one of those things where we're kind of playing with house money. If I was the boys, it's like, hey, let's try to play our game, not worry about what the odds say, and just take it one play at a time. Kind of bend, don't break. Let's see if we can kind of put the edge on our side. They're teenagers too. They'll make mistakes.
That's it, Coach. We've been in every game just until some, like you mentioned earlier, some youthful mistakes came in, and hey, let's make this the game where we don't make the mistakes. We force the other team to make the mistakes, and it'd be a big time night to do this. As you mentioned, Coach, this feels like district to me. The Mayfield game last week, this game, and the next week against Roswell High. This feels like actual district for us right here. So
we got to get used to that whole 8-team district, 7-team district thing. That's going to take a little while to get used to, but it also doesn't give you a whole lot of leeway in terms of building your kids up in the preseason, so to speak, before you hit district play, and we're kind of running and gunning and learning as we go. But like you said, the strength of schedule is up there when it comes to the rankings. I just looked at them today. So we've been playing some really good teams. We've kind of had no choice in that on a few of these games. I'm playing really good teams, but I understand where our Max Preps ranking is at. It's one of those things where like, hey, we're a competitive ball club, and we're getting better. So I'm excited to see these last two games and what the boys can do.
No, and last week proved it, Coach. I don't think any of those northern teams would play within a touchdown of Mayfield. I think Mayfield would all give them the business by at least 3, maybe 4 scores. So
I mean, if you look at those rankings, it's basically the South District is in there, except for I think one team.
Yeah, Los Alamos crept in at 7 or 8, depending on the poll. So besides that, it is all Southern teams, especially this old school District 4, Class 5A. Roswell number 1, Artesia 2.
We've been this has been a really, really solid district, really tough district for our boys. For the past decade, it's felt like.
Hey, Coach, looks like we are kicking, and Artesia is going to receive. We're going to be kicking from north to south, it looks like. And we had the seniors as captains, Coach. Number 2, Xavier Perez. Number 55, Bo Roach. Number 3, Gary Roybal. And then 27, Nate Reed. One of the 2 Bash brothers, him and Taylor Payne, Coach. And
those boys get after it.
They get after it. They really, really do. And they're going to have a tall task tonight, Coach, because Artesia always has a really, really fast running back to go with that passing game. And, you think of Artesia and you think that they're really going to be pass heavy, but if you look at the stats, most of the time they're just straight 50-50. They will run the ball just as much as they pass the ball. And
they get in that spread. They make your linebackers have to swap out and make a decision. If they see the right read that they want, they'll start running that outside zone on you. Kind of put your guys in a bind about what it is that we're going to defend. And so, as you and I were talking earlier about what would you want to do as a defensive coordinator, and my first thought would be, hey guys, let's just bend and don't break. Let's try to keep things in front of us. Let's see if we can't make Artesia score on 10, 12 play drives, and see if they can't make a few mistakes themselves. And just kind of go from there. We're going to start off. Everyone's going to be full of adrenaline, right? Because this really feels like a district game.
It does. This is, true New Mexico high school football over here. Everyone in the state knows about the Southern football in Class 5A, and Goddard, Roswell, Artesia, 3 just typical powerhouses, and this is a premier high-level game coming at you from the Wool Bowl, and we are excited. Playing Artesia, huge rivalry game, and both of us, Coach, we coach in these games annually, and the kids, the community, everybody just gets a little more amped up for these games. And
that's a good and a bad thing for you as a coach.
It really, really is.
It's good that you won't have to get the kids up for the game, but also you kind of got to tell them, like, hey, just make sure you don't forget your assignments. Don't get out of control.
It's just the same game we always play, guys. That's what it comes down to.
So I expect these first few quarters to be some hard-hitting football while the boys are amped up, and then after a while when they start to calm down, really scheme will take over and discipline will take over. But This is one of those games you really look forward to as a spectator, as a coach. I know you have hot basketball games with them. We have intense baseball games with them. So it's one of our best rivalries.
And then, Coach, like, you know, you see people here in Roswell throughout the week just wearing Artesia stuff. People work here from Artesia. A lot of Roswell people work in Artesia. So, you know, lots of smack talk going on throughout the week. I was at the gas station buying a Red Bull before the game, and I saw someone with an Artesia shirt, and I said, "Go Rockets," and they just gave me the smirk. So
I was talking to some Artesia people in Sam's Club about an hour and a half ago. I was like, man, where are they all coming from?
Yeah, seriously.
But I think we're all going to expect a pooch kick because Artesia is famous for the starburst. I know Roswell High did that last week to try to negate it. You did give up some solid field position, but it's like, you know what, I'll kind of give it up on the 35 or the 40 rather than watch him running back across the field.
Much better than a house call, Coach.
Yeah. So we'll kind of see what we're planning on too, but I would do my best to negate that starburst.
And right here, Coach, on the right side, we have Deegan Gaston, Jeremiah Sorg, Asiel Perez, Ernesto Garcia. Kicking for us is Nathan Reed. Then we have Talon Payne next to Ernesto Garcia. And
then we got Cooper Alpers, number 30 over there on the left side.
Number 30, Cooper Alpers. Xavier Perez. Number 12, Brady Gibbs. 11, Marcos Rodriguez. And then looks like Gary Roybal over there, Coach. So.
Yeah. Are you related?
Yes, I know him a little bit. And you go with the pooch, and it's a good one.
It's a straight up return by there, and we get him down right at the 40. So that's what we were hunting for.
Jeremiah Sorg and Deegan Gaston with the tackles, Coach. So good job by those two. And, you know, like you said, we gave up a little field possession, but we will take that as opposed to a house call or potential house call because that's they have a dangerous kick return game all the time. And
exactly.
Just something they're known for. The swinging gate, the kick return starburst, throwing the ball up the seam.
Yeah, a whole lot of stuff you got to account for.
Wide receiver screens.
Yep.
18 options, 17 options. Just a lot of just typical Artesia stuff that you got to be prepared for.
So they're going to start on the left hash on the minus 40. They're going to be going trips right, rifle. For me, that means shotgun with the back to the right. They're going to run cross motion. They're running outside zone play to the left. All right. Yeah, your left, our left. They got 5 yards on that play, 6 yards. Nice job getting around using that inside guy in the trips as a motion man to help hook that edge. So it's going to be second, and they moved it back 2nd and 5 on the minus 45, left hash. So once again, bend, don't break. Limit big plays. Make them earn it.
And then we have Christian Andrade at right corner, Gary Roybal left corner, Alberto Chavez at a safety.
Looks like our boys are playing back in zone. We're going to do a fake handoff. He's going to sprint out to the right, looking to hit an eagle crossing route, and he got it all the way to the 20, 15, brought him down at about the 12. So that was the inside receiver over here on the left, running all the way across the field. That's a hard one to cover as a safety when he goes under linebackers goes over linebackers, but is under where you can't kind of get down to him.
And that's another one of those typical Artesia plays, Coach, the boot right with that crossing route, and it's hard to defend. And, you know, right here, a lot of different options. So Goddard's got to clamp down right here, Coach.
On the 12, they're going to run a little inside run play. Goddard's all over it. I just missed the first tackle. It's going to be a gain of 4 right there. So it's going to be 2nd and 5, 6 on the plus 8-yard line. So Artesia can get a first down without scoring if they get to the 2-yard line. They're going to come out in their typical 2x2 spread look with rifle. Looks like we're going to swap into man coverage now. Straight drop back pass. He's looking for the outside punt route. He's scrambling, and looks like he got the first down. He saw an opening. We had good coverage down the field. As soon as he saw that crease, he took it.
Coach, this is, something that's a little bit different for Artesia. This quarterback can really, really run.
Yes.
He can throw it for sure, then he can run on top of that. So really, really hard to defend those dual threat quarterbacks.
It is. They are a nightmare when you're a defensive coordinator. All right, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 2-yard line. They're coming back out in that spread look. Traditional gun now with the back offset to the left.
Oh, fly sweep.
Fly sweep. They brought it to. Missed tackle. And he's going to make it just enough to get in for a touchdown. One of those ones where we had him. Just got to get our head across, but touchdown Artesia. And just to clarify for those of you that are watching on KSVP, if we don't look happy about Artesia scoring, just know you're on the Goddard side. There is an Artesia side if you want that.
Yeah, if you're looking for that one, we're sorry about that.
Yeah, we like Goddard, and we're not ashamed to say it. All right, now they're going to swap out 2 linemen on each side. Little trick play for the 2-point conversion. So we got 3 guys to the left, 3 guys to the right. We got the guards and centers. They're going to fake the short pass route and hit a deep route. So that's one of those things where they fake the short pass route, the guy fakes block, and then he breaks out. Something that I haven't seen them run before.
I haven't seen it on both sides before, Coach, just the one side swinging gate.
Yes, that's something like when you play a team like this and in important games like this, it's like they always give you something new that you haven't accounted for yet, and just got to get the kids adjusted to it. So let's see what our offense can do on the answer here. Well, that was quick. That one hurt.
And that's what just talking game plan, Coach. For us, we need to be able to make them sustain, make them have long drives. If they do score a touchdown, make it in the 10 to 12 play range. Have a lot of time come off the clock, and for us, we need to do the same thing. Run the ball and have a lot of time come off the clock and score. So the first drive is not how we wanted it to go. Hopefully, offense can get a long drive going and take some time off the clock, Coach. Because
see what Artesia does here on the kickoff. We've been doing some starbursts from time to time.
Yeah,
people will give it to us. So see if they pooch kick it themselves or if they give us a shot to run it. It's one of those things where it's kind of like someone using your play against you. Are you going to say, no, we run it better than you. Let's see what you can do, or play it like we did. Here comes the kickoff. They're going to pooch it to the 20-yard line. Fumble on the pole. Nice job.
Oh, wow.
Fumble on the first receiver.
And then Xavier Perez comes and scoops that ball up, thankfully, Coach.
Yeah, so we're going to take over on the left hash on the -23. So that was a nice job by Xavier there, making sure, like, hey.
That's a very fortuitous bounce for us, Coach.
That was.
Oh, my gosh.
He picked that up in stride, too.
Yeah, he did. Just kept going forward.
And people don't realize how hard it is to pick that football up. You never know which way that thing's going to bounce. All
so
right.
Goddard going to have the ball, Coach, at our own 23-yard line after the Xavier Perez fumble recovery.
Yeah, we're coming out. I mean, I would call it ace since we got, looks like 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers. We're going to be in shotgun. And we're going to run a counter to the right side. We're going to try to break it outside because there wasn't much inside. They're going to tackle us for about a 3-yard loss. 4-yard loss, so we're going to be on the right hash now on the -19. One of those things we try to get people overplaying one direction.
That backside DN, Coach, just rode the heel line. And
that was really good by him. He didn't over-pursue anything.
He was fast, too.
He read that really well. So we're coming back out in that ace look again. We're coming out in rifle. That means shotgun back offset to the right. We're coming straight drop back pass, trying to hit an out route to Nathan Reed. Nice coverage by the Artesia defensive back. That's going to be incomplete. So we're looking at 3rd and 14, but we got a flag over here on the far side. From up here and a flag that far away sure tests the old eye abilities. That's got to be something against Artesia, but I hate playing the guessing game.
I know, Coach.
So Goddard's breaking the huddle, but referee's still talking about it. Nope, that's on us. They're calling an eligible man downfield on that pass play.
The lineman must have just sprinted downfield right away, Coach, because we got that pass off pretty quick.
And I wonder if our guys that are kind of lined up as tight ends, I wonder if our receiver covered one of them. And maybe he broke out and he was supposed to be off. Just something to keep an eye on. So this one's a tough one. 3rd and 14 now. We're going to be on the right hash. We're going to come out in a wing look. So tight end and a wing to the left, twin receivers to the right. We're going to be under center. And we're going to toss it to the left towards that wing side, trying to cut it back up the middle. Not much running room. Got us back to the original line of scrimmage. So we're going to be 4th and 10 from the 23. It looks like we're bringing out the punt team. So that's not what we were hunting for, but as a coach, it really puts you behind. There's not many play calls on your sheet for 2nd and 14 and 3rd and 14. And your biggest concern at this point is want to play some field position And if you try to get it all back at once, that risk of an interception and a turnover really is something you're worried about.
No, yeah, Coach, you can't gamble this early because put yourself in that big of a hole, and on offensive turnover, just bad for momentum in general. So here we go. Gary Roybal back to punt, low snap, but he gets it. And he gets it off. It's low. It's a low liner, and going to get a good bounce for us. Thankfully, keeps bouncing
all the way back to the minus 39. 38. There we go. That was a really nice roll for us.
So about a 41-yard punt, Coach?
Yeah, probably 20 on the ground on the roll.
Yeah, seriously.
But that was really smart on his part. He had a low snap, and he just picked it up and kicked it as fast as he could.
Yeah,
and allowed that roll to take care of the rest. All right, so Artesia coming out in their 2x2 spread look. Shotgun back offset to the left. Nope, now he's switching over to rifle. Looks like we're running cover 2. They will drag you out there with those splits too as wide receivers.
Yeah, they will.
Straight drop back pass. We got some stop and some goes. So basic corner routes. Oh, we got double moved over here. Touchdown right off the bat. So over here on the left side, they ran what we call a smash route with some corners and some short routes, and he got double moved. He went a corner and then he went to the post. That's just a tough route to cover when you're a DB.
And then just a really good ball too, Coach.
Hit him in stride.
Yeah, that was a long handoff right there.
Yeah, hit him in stride, laid it right into his hands. We got the swinging gate now on the 2-point conversion. So 14-0 Artesia. And they're going to come into their traditional PAT look. And that's one of those good snap, good hold. Kick looks good. So 15-0 Artesia. This is kind of one of those nightmare starts for you as a coach. Like, okay, got to stay in it, guys. Got to stay disciplined. A lot of football left to play.
Yeah, Coach, and we need to get a long drive right here, get a couple first downs, just get some positive momentum for the kids. Even if it doesn't end up in points, just a couple first downs, just calm the nerves.
Yes.
That way we can just, play our brand of football.
And I know they've got the iPad down there as well. That's something you used to do when you were here for football, kind of showing those guys the play almost instantly about what happened and making quick adjustments.
Yeah, Coach, super convenient, being able to, see something or show the head coach something, show the kids something. So really cool to be able to just have that instant feedback.
Yes, and that's what they were doing with the DB over there, showing them that move look. But that's a tough one for you when you're a defensive back and you get double moved. Especially when you're kind of on an island, the way that Artesia runs those splits, they really want to put your DBs in an island and make decisions about who you want to help because you can't protect everything.
They always have a lot of speed at receiver, Coach.
Oh, they do. They do. And I know one of those wide receivers also throws a 90-mile-an-hour fastball, so they're good at a lot of things.
Is it the Byers?
Byers, yes.
Oh, he can also hit a drive like 350 yards, too.
He's one of those.
Yeah, he's one of those.
All right, so let's see if they pooch kick it this time. Got to receive. They do. They do the pooch this time to the right side.
Tristan Torres is going to receive it for his coach.
On the 20, making his way back inside. About a 6-yard return. So we're going to take over on the right hash on the minus 26.
And Coach, we had some the same number extracurricular activities, 30 on 30 crime. Cooper Alpers laying out number 30 for Artesia.
Hey, who better to knock out than your own number, right?
Sawyer Whitehead. Cooper Alpers versus Sawyer Whitehead, and Cooper Alpers got the upper hand on that one.
Tell him this is my number, and I've earned it, not you.
I just wish they would have landed on the 30-yard line.
So we're going to come out and basically trips to the left, shotgun. Looks like Montoya at quarterback, if I'm correct.
Yes.
And we're going to run the speed option to the left to the trip side. We're going to pitch it out there. Oh, we had a nice little run there. Looks about a solid 6-yard gain. So we're going to get 6 yards out to the minus 34-yard line, 7 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 3. Nice job on that play, using the inside receiver on trips as a wing to help hook that edge. Nice pitch by Montoya.
Making the defensive end make the decision, Coach, and then Montoya read it perfectly, and then Xavier Perez cut up field and then cut right into one of his linemen, but still able to get a yard after that.
I like the way he runs, though. Like, he sticks and gets vertical as soon as he can. So same look, trips to the left with that wing kind of close. Shotgun back offset to the left. Artesia showing pressure, and they will bring it. We're going to run an RPO, fake the counter to the right, pass to the left.
Nice.
And we're going to get a nice first down all the way to the minus 45, and that's 88, right?
Yes, Bruce Loya, Coach.
Bruce Loya, there we go. So nice job on the RPO. Artesia was all over that counter on the first play of the game, and so we used that against them. Ran the fake counter to the right, through the RPO back to the left on a nice little bubble route.
And, another thing I like about that, Coach, is we milked the play clock till it got down to about 6 seconds, using as much of that clock as we can. And
exactly.
Already a longer drive than we had last time, so this is exactly what we need.
Yes.
Get first downs, milk the clock.
And stay in it, boys. We got trips to the right now. Shotgun back offset to the right, so that's rifle. Showing an out front by Artesia. We're running the speed option that way again. That was a tough one from Montoya. There wasn't anybody ready to read at that point. And a nice job by stringing it out by Artesia for about a half a yard gain. So it's going to be basically 2nd and 10 from the minus 45-yard line. So they brought, looks like they're putting a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage. They're kind of expecting us to run it, and they're kind of daring us to throw it.
Yeah, and they have that, their corner coach, Brent, starting off on our far outside receiver and then creeping in to cover our middle receiver.
So now they're going to play only 3 down linemen. We're going to have that trips look to the right again. Rifle. Montoya takes the snap. We're going to run the counter back to the left. Nice play call. Cut up the middle. Dang, 13 yards right there for a first down. All the way to the plus 43 in the middle of the field. And Brady Gibbs on that run right there did a nice job.
Showing off some good speed, Coach, for Brady Gibbs, and really good play call right there for by Coach Montoya. And number 69, Maddox Chavez, having to come out of the game real quick, being led by the best athletic trainer in the state, Andrew Aguilar.
Oh, for sure. For sure. There's no doubt on that one. Don't even try to chime in on the chat with that one. Best trainer in the state. The good news was he got to walk off on his own power. That's usually a good sign.
And Mad Joe, just Chavez family, super tough, and I guarantee he's going to be back in the game in a couple snaps.
So we're going trips to the right again with that little wing back. We're going to run the counter to the right that way this time.
Going to pick up some positive yardage, Coach, about 2.5,
3.
2.5, 3 yards for Gibbs, and
I also like the fact that was a play that got stuffed earlier.
And we're going back to it.
Yeah, we haven't gotten away from it. Don't let it, just because it failed once, get away from it. Make people respect it, keep it in their minds, and then you can run plays off of that. Nice job by Coach Montoya.
Yeah.
Same thing, we're going to have that trips look again to the right. We're going to have shotgun now. That means backs to the left.
And Artesia's going 3 down again, Coach.
Kind of a 3-3 stack looking.
Yeah, it is, huh?
And we're going to run the speed option, pitch off the end. And we're going to get another positive gain, about 2.5, another 2.5, 3 yard gain. So now we're looking at 3rd and a manageable 6, 5.5.
Yeah, we'll take that, Coach, all day.
That was a nice job by that linebacker for Artesia getting there quick. We did a nice pitch off the end, and he closed that gap really quick.
I love option, Coach.
I love it too.
I love option. I used to always call that whenever I could play called plays.
Don't get me on NCAA on that. I got you.
Oh, you're right.
Trips to the right, shotgun back to the left. Straight drop back pass.
Oh, we got him, Coach. Oh, just missed him. A good route right there by Porras.
Yeah, just out of reach of him. Good route combination. They had the underneath covers, but we had him over the top, and that's what Montoya was trying to do, fit it over that defensive back just a little bit high.
And we also have, Coach, on that backside, looks like they were just playing one-on-one with Josiah Castillo. We'll take that matchup all day.
Yeah, so we're going for it.
And again, backside. Oh, we're going 2x2 look right now, Coach, with Bruce Loya as a wing on the right side.
Yep, shotgun back offset to the left. Artesia showing 5 down linemen. They bring all 5.
Oh, no, he tried a timing route with the curl route, Coach, and
timing was off. We got some pressure in there. They got the throw off sooner than what we wanted to. I mean, you hate to do the moral victory speech from time to time, but that was one where it's like, okay, we got this going. We can do this.
We had a lot of positive yardage, a lot of good plays right there, and just
found some things that were working.
Yep, and then, found some things we liked, found some things we can go back to, and then also found some things that we can have complimentary plays off of, Coach. So really, really good series right there for us.
Artesia takes over on their 37-yard line, middle of the field. They're coming out in a 2-by-2 set.
What about us, Coach? Are we 4-2-5?
We're swapping to the cover 3 look. And we got a lot of movement. False start on
Let's
Artesia.
go. We'll take it.
So it looks like we were trying to swap to one high safety look, kind of a man under look. And maybe a good thing that they false started because we were trying to make sure our linebackers had the right guys covered inside. That's always difficult for linebackers. Those guys, especially the outside linebackers, have to be able to cover the run, and sometimes they have to tie up in man.
You got to have some stud outside backers to play in this district.
Yeah. So Artesia's going to get that 5-yard loss, so 1st and 15. They're going to be on their own 32-yard line.
Typical Artesia 2-by-2 look.
We're going to swap to that cover 3 look, looking like man under. They're going to run an RPO look. They got the back out of the backfield to the right. He's going to make some moves, make people miss to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. One guy to stop him, all the way in for the score. So that was out of another RPO look. They faked the back out of the backfield. You know, when you tie up in man, the back out of the backfield is a hard guy to cover.
Yeah,
or was that the inside receiver on a bubble?
I was thinking it was the inside receiver.
I think you're right. They faked the run to the left, and then they ran that receiver on the bubble to the right. I need the iPad.
I need it too, because that happened fast.
And that's a lot to read when you're a defensive back, or anybody on the defense right there. There's a tough place to pick up. So that's going to make it 21-0 here with 3:57 to go in the first quarter still. Artesia swap back traditional PAT look. That's going to run the fake. They're going to run a corner route.
Oh, we're there, Coach. Did we? Yes.
Back it up. There we go.
Tristan Torres.
Boy, keep playing. I like that kid. He's always flying around the field somewhere. So that's going to put us 21-0. 3:57 to go in the first quarter. Like I said earlier, I feel kind of bad for our sponsors. This is a fast-moving game
Coach,
right now.
This is moving. It is going, and just a really good play call right there by Coach Maupin.
Yeah, he was a really nice pickup by Artesia. That was an easy decision for them.
Yeah, it really, really was, and paying huge dividends thus far in his tenure. And
it's just one of those things where you're talking to the boys on the sideline. Keep focused on what we're doing. Try to stay focused on us. The score at this point, it's not what we're concerned about. It's about us doing good things and executing what we want to try to execute. So Goddard back to receive now on the kickoff. So far, it's been pooch kicks out of Artesia. 2 of them, one to the right, one to the left. I think they were testing both up backs there to see if anybody had a weakness for them.
Yeah, that makes sense, Coach. And I'd go back to 24.
I'm about to say they're probably going to go back to the right.
So Christian, I know you got good hands, buddy. Catch this one and get some yardage.
Yep, just keep those elbows together, buddy. Artesia's now set for the kickoff.
Which way are they going? They're going deep, Coach.
Oh, they're going to mix it up now. Deep middle.
And we got it to Castillo, and he's going to get it, Coach, and go upfield.
Traditional return. He got about the 5 up to about the 20, 23. About an 18-yard return. So we're going to take over 1st and 10 on the right hash on the -23. We had a really good drive going. That's one of those things where it just feels like, man, every time we feel like we get momentum going, something seems to stump it.
Yeah, Coach, that's just been our luck this year. And, I think just, youth transitioning to a new coaching staff just has a lot to do with it. And good thing, though, is we have a lot of young talent on this team.
Oh, for sure. There are some guys that you can tell, like, these guys are going to be really, really good. Just got to get that experience. So we're going to run trips to the left. Shotgun back to the right rifle. We're going to run the counter back to the left side. Xavier's going to try to cut it back up for only about a 1-yard gain. Artesia's all over that counter. We're having a hard time on the block back getting those guys on the backside are disrupting that play before we can make a move.
Yeah, Coach, they're just, mudding everything up in there, just muddling it up and just making it hard for us to get any kind of running lanes.
It's true, and they're running 5 down linemen, which makes it really difficult to block those plays too. So now we're going to go trips to the left. Shotgun, back offset to the left. Our inside guy's a wing. We're going to run a quick. I call that one.
Jailbreak screen, Coach. And then Kodas might be able to break it. Oh, he breaks the tackle. He's still going down the sideline, cuts back, spins. He's still going, coach. He breaks another tackle, and he spins out of bounds.
I got stuck between wide receiver screen and fast screen and jailbreak screen.
All those dang screens,
and the whole time I'm trying to find the right word, Porras is running down that field.
How many yards is that, coach? Is that the 24 all the way
to the 18-yard line? So that's 20.
58 yards?
58, yeah. Good job on the math there, coach. I mean, you're an English guy and I'm a social studies, so.
Yeah, so.
We're going to have 1st and 10 on the 18-yard line, left hash.
I hope Mrs. Montagna would be proud.
Yeah, we're going to run a tight trips to the left. We're going to be under center for this one. One single receiver to the right side. Lone back behind Montoya. We're going to run the toss to the left, looking to cut back inside.
Oh!
He does, breaks the tackle. All the way, that's about a 4-yard gain, all the way to the 14-yard line in the middle. We're getting to the distance where it's kind of hard to see numbers, but that looked like Xavier still. It was. He's a little slow to get up. He got a good shot on his lower unit, his legs.
Coach, I thought that, he was stuffed at the line of scrimmage, and then Xavier just squirts out of there for a positive gain.
Hey, if you've never seen him up close, that's like trying to move a tree stump. He is one solid kid.
He really, really is.
Not very many people bring him down solo. So we're going to make some substitutions, bring it into play. We're going to be 2nd and 6 on the 14, basically the middle of the field. Once again, just one play at a time. See if we can't get ourselves back in this game.
Coach, we talked about Artesia bringing out new stuff for a big game, and how about us with that? I guess we'll call it the jailbreak screen. I don't know what to call it. Us bringing out the jailbreak screen, something new. I really like that.
Yeah, we're going to have that tight trips to the right again. Now we're going to be in shotgun, though. Montoya, the quarterback, Gibbs running back.
Oh,
nice space move. Number 8, Tristan Torres. So we ran a fake option to the right, but we pitched it back to the left.
Kind of like a shovel look almost, Coach. And,
yes.
Able to pick up some positive yardage right there is Tristan Torres, senior, running hard.
Yeah, nice spin move off of a tackle. Got us about, probably would have been only a 2-yard gain into a 4-yard gain. So
like he's hitting the blaster, Coach.
No kidding. So now we're going to be 3rd and 2 on the 11-yard line. We're staying in that tight trip look. Shotgun rifle.
And we got some one-on-one coverage over there on the left side, Coach. No, they brought a safety over to help out.
We're going to run the quarterback lead to the right. Maybe a follow if you want to call it that way.
Let's go.
Montoya's going to power through to the 6-yard line to get the first down. So it's going to be 1st and goal. Not really a lead. We didn't really block out, but more of a follow. Nice play call. Montoya's another kid that's young, but he's another one that runs hard, and he will lower his shoulders on you.
He got some really good speed, too, Coach, and, versatile. He's played quarterback. He's played running back. Sure could play any other position, but always ready to help the team in any way.
So we're 1st and goal from the 6-yard line, staying in that tight trips look, but now we're going to be shotgun, back offset to the left. Artesia running, probably still man, just trying to make it look like zone. And we're gonna, we tried to run a quick slant with nothing to show for it. Artesia was all over that for about a 5-yard loss.
And then, Coach, I know not a good play for us right there, but Mark Grahiola got himself a pancake for sure.
Now we're going to be 2nd and goal from the 11. That's one of those plays again where it's like every time we feel like we get momentum, something kind of puts us behind a little bit. But this is definitely 4-down territory, so keep thinking in your minds we got 3 plays to make this back. We're going to stay in that tight trips, and Artesia is staying in zone against that. They don't want to run man against that tight trips. That's a hard thing to.
It's hard to guard on, Coach, on the potential crossing route.
They're showing corner blitz, and they bring him.
And we got it, Coach, to Castillo. Touchdown! Fade route to Castillo. Let's go. What a ball by Montoya. What a good job with Castillo of high pointing that ball. Great call by Coach Montoya. Goddard Rocket touchdown with 22.3 seconds left in the first quarter. What a play, Coach. And, we mentioned it. We had Castillo one-on-one outside, and we tried to hit him on the slant. Artesia was all over it.
And then Artesia brought that corner on his side on the blitz. They tried to roll the safety over, and that was a really great pass. Like you said, high point. And if anybody's curious about when 2 guys tie up for it, the tie does go to the receiver on that one. So now we show the swinging gate where we're coming back to traditional PAT look. And that's Nathan Reed kick in. Tristan Torres holding.
Ooh.
And they got through on the left side to block it. So
we had a little delay too, Coach, on the hold. I don't know if the snap was a little low or what happened, but
that's tough to do. I always tip my cap to anybody who's a holder. You got to be able to grab and spin that football in one motion.
It's got to be fast.
That's someone you really got to trust with good hands and stays calm. So 6-21. We finally got on the scoreboard. 22-3 left to go in the first. 22 seconds left to go in the first quarter. So that's what we needed right there, Coach.
Yeah, definitely, Coach. We had a good long drive right there, held the ball for a while, gave our defense some rest. Hopefully right here we get a good kick and pin Artesia back in some bad field position, Coach. That way, we get the ball back and get rolling.
I feel like as a baseball coach, like I'm the jinx over here. I try to limit big plays, and next thing you know, they score on 2 outright big plays. Instead of going, man, I don't know when to keep my mouth quiet on that stuff. But we'll see. We got it back in. Got a little more life in the bleachers now, a little more life on the sidelines. Like, hey, guys, it's still a football game and a long way to go. Now we're going to be kicking off. Once again, I bet we're going to go short again. Don't want to mess with that starburst. I know I'm a fan of it.
Oh, yeah, Coach. I would definitely want to run that if I was still coaching football.
All right, so Nathan Reed's ready to kick. Artesia set up for it, but there we go. There it is again. Pooch again to the left.
Bounce it. Yes, we got it. Yes! Whoa! What a kick by Nathan Reed, and then Deegan Gaston flying down the field like a heat-seeking missile, Coach. Gets the recovery, and oh my gosh, what a perfect kickoff.
What a perfect kick. So Artesia had a man on the 40 and a man on the 25, and the man on the 40's taught not to backpedal. And he didn't, assuming the guy behind him would pick it up, and he let that sucker bounce.
Coach, that was big time right there by the Goddard Rockets. We needed it for the big old momentum, and we definitely got it.
Oh, I couldn't have thrown that ball better than what he kicked it in that
Coach,
spot.
Same. No, not even close. That was really, really good right there. And Deegan Gaston flying down the field and getting that recovery was awesome.
All right, so we're going to take over 1st and 10 on the plus 33-yard line, right hash. We're coming out in that ace look again. So 2 guys lined up at tight end. 1 receiver to the left, 1 to the right.
It looks like they're manned up, Coach.
We're covering the guy on the right side.
Oh, we go curl and go, Coach. Oh, just a little long, and it was the right play call, and we just threw it just a tad too far. We went curl and go on him, and
yeah, nice job. We ran out routes by the inside receivers, and then that curl and go, he bid on it too. Nice recovery by the DB for Artesia. Once again, it's plays like that only 8 seconds have gone off the clock, and we're still 15 seconds to go in the first quarter.
A lot of excitement in a span of 8 seconds, Coach.
21-6. Artesia's holding the lead, so we're coming back out in that ace look again. Shotgun now. Artesia's going to 4 down linemen against this look.
Looks like they're in a 4-2-5 maybe.
It is. We're going to run the counter back to the right side, trying to bounce it out. Nice job by keeping our feet moving, Xavier.
Yeah, good job, Xavier, just getting some positive yardage right there.
Yeah, didn't panic on that one. There was no place for him to cut up inside. Followed his blocking outside and turned us into a positive play. So we're going to be on the 30-yard line after a 3-yard run. And that's going to end the first quarter. Artesia up 21-6, but Goddard's got the ball back 3rd and 7 on the 30-yard line.
And, Goddard up 21-6, heading to the second quarter. We'll be back on KSVPTV.com.
When getting the job done right is job one, you need construction equipment that's built right. With durable Kubota engines, more comfort, and the versatility to do it all. You need the Kubota construction lineup. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 60 months or save up to $4,000.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
All right, and we are back from the Wool Bowl after that first quarter here on KSVPTV.com. Goddard is down 21-6 right now, but after scoring a touchdown at the end of the first quarter, kicked a pooch kick and recovered it, Coach. So, it's our ball, 3rd down, 3rd and 6 from the Artesia 30. We get a first down here, and we're really rocking and rolling, Coach, and they're going to double Castillo over here on the left side.
Yeah, they want no part of letting him get
But then that means you have Porras by himself, so.
We're going to run the quarterback counter to the left side. Montoya's going to cut it back up for a 3-yard gain, 2.5-yard gain. So once again, we're in 4-down territory.
Yeah, Coach, and I can understand doubling Castillo, but then, like I said, that just leaves Porras one-on-one, and good luck with that.
Yeah, pick your poison. Porras has really shown he can be a playmaker.
Oh, so high drama, Coach, at the Wool Bowl, 4th and 4.
On the plus 27 right hash. We're coming back out in that ace look.
And we're 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. Let's make it 1 for 2, boys.
So we're in shotgun. Montoya, Artesia showing blitz. Montoya swaps to under center. Looks like we were trying to run a hard count to see if we couldn't get a free first down. Artesia showed blitz. We got the timeout when they didn't jump.
And then, Coach, we'll also take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here on KSVPTV.com.
This is an important
Our new
service
business
update
solution
from
is providing an amazing Wi-Fi experience. Frankie's Cafe is booming more than ever. I'm here, undercover, to check it out.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Hi. Would you mind taking a video I can upload to TikTok?
Oh, this happens a lot. Sure, I'm a TikTok guy. You can add different music.
Oh, no, I meant, can you take a video of us?
And that's called a photo.
All right, and we are back. You know, Goddard tried to get him on that long count, hard count. Artesia stayed disciplined and didn't flinch. They held their water. So Goddard calls a timeout, and Coach and I were talking. We both like that. You know, take the chance that they give you a free first down, and if not, hey, you got time to talk about it as an offense, talk about it as a coaching staff, see if you like the play call. So
I mean, we didn't get them to jump, but we did get them to show their hand.
Yeah,
they showed that they were bringing a blitz. I don't know if they'll keep it up, but it's one of those things where now we know they're going to be tied up in man coverage. They're going to bring some pressure, and we made the adjustment, I think, on the play accordingly. Artesia set to go. Goddard still in the huddle. There's the whistle telling us to get moving. We're coming out in a trips look. Trips to the left. Shotgun back to the left. Artesia showing man. They are going to bring pressure. There they come. Linebacker creeping up. We see it. We know they're in man. Looking for our receiver down the seam. We got it. Yes, sir! 27-yard touchdown. Montoya to Porras. Coach Alvarado and I called it. He said, if you're going to double up Mr. Castillo, we'll throw you Mr. Porras and see if you can deal with that. And guess what? The Artesia Bulldogs couldn't on that play. Goddard down 21-12 after that score. If we are able to convert either a 2-point or the PAT, Coach, we will be within a score here in the second quarter. And after that, Artesia took that 21-0 lead. That would be a very, very big momentum booster for your Goddard Rockets, Coach. That was interesting by Artesia. They showed blitz and showed their hand on the previous before the timeout on a hard count, and then they still brought it. And nice play call adjustment by Coach Montoya.
And Coach, big shout out real quick to Gina Smith, always watching, supporting her Goddard Rockets from Tyler, Texas. Thank you, Gina. Nathan Reed's kick is good. Goddard's down by 8 now. They're within a score against the number 2 team in the state. Goddard Rockets are rolling right now, and we'll be right back. Roll Blue.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2668.
All right, and we are back, Coach. You know, Goddard scored and then able to get the pooch kick recovery on the kickoff, and then went down and scored again. Some high drama fourth down action for the Rockets on 4th and 5, Coach. They say, how about a 27-yard touchdown?
Yeah, not just the first down. How about a touchdown? And nice job by the staff and by the kids staying in it. Despite getting down 21-0 earlier, there's that pooch kick again, and now they are going to backpedal to go get it. Receiving it on the 30, up to the 35, to the 40, out at about the 44-yard line. So once again, mitigating their starburst. Giving up a little yardage here, but trying our best to make them earn it as much as possible down the field.
Oh, so Coach, before I forget, did you want to mention the Veterans Day Assembly?
Oh, that's right. Coach Hill works very hard on that assembly, and it's a great time, November 7th. It starts at 1:30, and it ends our school day, 1:30 to 3:30-ish. All veterans, come out, bring your families. We would love to honor you guys on that day. So Artesia coming out and trips to the left. Rifle, straight drop back pass. Nope, they're going to run the design quarterback run.
And we had a hold, Coach.
Yep. Design quarterback run, which we were all over. The hold is what got him free. So he ran for a 2-yard gain, but it's coming back.
So again, Veterans Day Assembly, November 7th at 1:30. If you are a veteran or our family member or veteran, we would love to have you all. If you all just want to come watch this, we would love to have you all. Coach Hill puts a lot of work into this, and it's always one of the best events of the school year, Coach.
And I know my dad's a former Vietnam veteran, and it's one of those things where he never got a welcome home, but it's assemblies like that that really bring tears to his eyes and make him feel appreciated. So,
and our student body does a really, really good job of just showing their appreciation, Coach. So
yes, we're awesome at that. So trips to the left, rifle, shotgun, and they're going to run a straight run up the middle. Oh, nice play call. He's going to get all the way to the 37-yard line. Gosh, that's going to be, what, a 26-yard gain? How are you on math?
14. Yeah, 26, Coach. You're on the money.
26-yard gain. So they spread us out with their splits, ran us straight up the middle, and they got a hat on a hat. We didn't have anybody for about 8 yards before we get near to touching them.
And they always have a fast running back, Coach.
Yeah, he got vertical in a hurry. Same look.
Oh, ball's out!
Oh, there we go. Once again, they're teenagers too, right? They can make mistakes.
This as you mentioned, Coach, and almost a big-time changing of the guard right there. That could have been a huge, huge turn of events for the Rockets, but nonetheless, we'll get it. We'll take the negative play. So 2nd and 13 coming up for Artesia.
Yeah, they're on our 41-yard line, right hash. They're going trips to the left again to the wide side of the field, trying to spread out our defensive backs and linebackers. They're going to be in rifle. We got 4 down linemen, 1 middle linebacker, straight drop back pass. They're trying to set up a little running back screen to the right side, and they get it off. Good blocking out in front of them, up to the 30, 25. Got the first down at about the 24, 26, 25-yard line. They're marking them at the 27, but still a first down. Nice play call setting up that to the short side of the field. And that's usually an easier place to set up a screen like that where linemen don't have to run as far. So nice play call there by Artesia. I'll tip the cap when it's necessary.
Yeah. And so right here, another 2x2 look, Coach.
Once again, wide splits on that wide side of the field. He's out there to the numbers. Running the fake pass inside, trying to run something kind of not really a slant route, but.
And good job of Ernesto Garcia just not letting that slot receiver do what he wants, and he rode him up the seam.
Yeah.
Not able to get a good look, and second down coming up.
It's one of those things where I know the receiver put his hands up, but this isn't the NFL. As a former DB coach, we're allowed to bump you until the ball's in there. So spread look, shotgun, back offset to the left.
And still wide splits over there on that left side, on the wide side, Coach. They're going option. They're going to try to use those wide splits, and they're going to get a good play, Coach, and looks like they're going to score right here.
Oh, no, we're going to get down it. Oh, they're going to call him in, yep.
So Artesia using those wide splits, run 17 option, and they get the touchdown, Coach, with 9:15 left here. They're up 27-13.
Bringing out their swinging gate. Like you said, nice play call, spreads us out, makes it hard for people to rally to the football. And as soon as you break one tackle at that point, it's really hard for everybody else to recover. So they're going to stay in that swinging gate look. They're going to run it over to the toss to the back there.
Oh, they're going to stop it. Yes, sir. So they just tossed it over, Coach, to just run behind the swinging gate, and Goddard was all over it.
So the score stays 27-13, 9:15 to go in the second quarter. Got ourselves a good football game here. Artesia answers back after 2 scores by Goddard.
Coach, we'll take a quick timeout, too. We'll be back. Roll Blue.
At Artesia General Hospital, we know it's early, but schedule your mammogram today and save. Call 855-RAD-EXAM and save 10% off mammograms scheduled through October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And get a refreshing drink discount from Kith & Kin in Artesia or Blue House in Carlsbad. We use leading-edge, FDA-approved Genius 3D mammography technology to deliver more accurate results faster and with more comfort. Women over 40 do not need a referral for yearly screenings. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/mammogram.
All right, we are back, Coach. Artesia set to kick off after that touchdown. They're up 27-13.
It's like you were just saying earlier, like what are we going to try to stop on this Artesia offense? They can run screens, they can run straight up drop back pass, they can run it right up the middle, they can run speed option. Oh, it makes it hard for you to try to say, hey, what am I going to mitigate? So I can't stop everything.
And then they also have a dual threat quarterback that can just tuck it and run at any moment. So really, really hard to defend. As you can see, they average 50 points a game.
Yeah, that's for a reason. So they're going to kick it deep again into the end zone.
Smart by Castillo, just letting that ball go over his head.
Exactly.
We're going to take the touchback and get the ball, Coach, at the 20-yard line.
I wonder if we'll ever swap one day like the 25 or something.
That's what I was wondering too, or if we would swap to do the NFL kickoff.
I'm okay with it. It's brought some excitement back to it.
I really am too.
You know, special teams used to be a big part of the game and an aspect you had to work on, and that stuff kind of took it out until now. All right, so we're going to take over 1st and 10 on the -20. We're coming out in that tight trips to the left look. Single receiver to the right.
Are we missing one?
We've got 11.
Oh, no, yeah, no. Loya's over there, just not next to them.
Yep.
Oh,
low
bad
snap, pick it up. Montoya trying to make something out of nothing right there. He gets us back to the original line of scrimmage. I think we're trying to run a play to the left side. Low snap, Montoya scooped it up and just went forward. Nice job on his part by not panicking.
Yeah, because that could have been a disaster. Able to take it back to the line of scrimmage, so we'll take that.
Yeah, your nightmare right here would be a quick turnover and give them the ball right back. So we do get the ball back after halftime if we can get something going or at least play some decent field position. We're going to stay in that tight trips to the left. We're now going to be in straight up shotgun. That's the back offset to the left. Artesia showing pressure, and they do bring it. We're going to run that shovel pass.
Oh, and it was a good play, Coach, but Artesia just able to trip up Torres a little bit on that.
Yeah, right at the line of scrimmage, kind of messed up his momentum. Fell forward for 2 yards. We're going to be 3rd and 8 now on the 22-yard line. 8:14 left to go in the second quarter. Artesia up 27-13. Someone got just enough of his ankle to mess that play up.
Coach, the first down would be huge right here.
Got it taking their time in the huddle. We're going to come out and basically a spread set, but to the left here, it looks like we're going to have a wing back. Shotgun. We're going to run a quick. There he goes, that jailbreak again. Except this time, not a bad gain. 3 yards, 4 yards?
Yeah, I got about 3 right there, Coach.
That was a good job on containing that one by Artesia. We tried to cut that up into the field. No place to go, and we broke it outside. That was Castillo, if I am correct.
Yes.
So here, backed up in our own territory on the -26, looks like we're going to bring out the punt team. Play field position. I'm over here like a traditional coach, kind of numbers up here. We got 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Artesia's got one man back deep to receive it.
Let's get a good one. Flip the field, guys.
We're both ready. Good snap. Good kick.
Bounce and go, bounce and go. Yes.
There we go. Another good bounce. All the way to the -24-yard line. Another good, almost 20-yard bounce there by Roybal. Good job end over ending that one. So that's what we were hoping for, to play some field position. 6:53 left to go in the second quarter.
So a 50-yarder by Roybal really turned the field over, just what we needed, and even more so, Coach, would be a big-time defensive stop. We need a defensive stop right here, and at the very least go into the half with this score, knowing that we get the ball coming out of half.
Exactly. The boys are playing well. They didn't allow some quick scores by Artesia to phase them. We're in this ball game. Artesia coming out in their traditional 2x2 look spread. They're going to be in shotgun. And Goddard showing 2 high safeties.
A tight split by the slot over there. And yep.
Jet motion. They're going to run a sweep out to the right side of the far side of the field, actually.
Got it on it.
Man, that's just a long way to run with those splits out there.
And on that one, Coach, they had the slot on the left side. His split was tight, but then that L was way out there. So, some teams, they don't even mess with the splits offensively, but Artesia utilizes it to their advantage and really sets plays up with it. But on the opposite side, defensively, if you can recognize that, you can help yourself out.
Yeah, one of those things where you don't want as a DB to let them drag you all the way to the sideline. I would stay closer to the numbers. You can't go much farther. Use the sideline as your second man to kind of box them in. Artesia going trips to the left. Second and 3.
Reverse.
Reverse, flea flicker pass. Ball's on the ground, though. Quarterback just got it in time.
And we had it covered, though, Coach.
Yeah, that was number 63.
Is that Nasrallah?
That was Eric Gutierrez.
Nice, Coach. That's
big play right there. So they tried a reverse flea flicker. Little fumble there by the quarterback. He picked it up, but we were all over there.
And shout out to defensive linemen staying on the course, giving pressure, and also the DBs, because downfield there was going to be nothing available. So really, really good job by the Rockets. 3rd and 14 now, so need a big defensive stop right here, Coach.
This is big one right here. They're coming out the traditional spread look, shotgun. We're showing 2 high safeties again. Cover 2 look, straight drop back pass. In breaking route by the number 1 receiver out here on the right side.
Oh, he did not get it.
They're going to mark him.
Oh, no. What kind of spot did you give him over there? Far side?
I'd say one showing we didn't get it, one showing we did. And they're going to move the chains. They're saying he got it.
No way.
14-yard pass route. The guy closer to the ball marked him a yard short.
Coach, he was short. Oh, my gosh.
That gives them 1st and 10 on the minus 34-yard line.
Okay, and let's say that he did get it. That's fine, but if it's close right there, at least let's get a spot.
Yeah, we didn't get any kind of measurement. They were pretty sure about that one. So now we're going to stay in that 2x2 look, shotgun. Goddard staying. Now we're going to have a 1 high safety. We're bringing pressure blitz up the middle. They pick it up with their own jailbreak screen to the left side. He's got 1 man to beat, and that's Alberto, and he makes the tackle open field at the plus 46-yard line. Nice job by Mr. Chavez there, making sure that play didn't break out for a touchdown. Have I got the right number? I do have the right number. So kind of running our own play against us.
And just a chess match, Coach, and they just happened to had the right play call for what we were trying to do.
Same thing that we did into the boundary play, so the linemen don't have too far to run. So they're going to go trips left into the boundary.
And a wide split over here by this R.
And they're looking for that guy all by himself on a slant route.
Oh, really good job by Gary Roybal knocking that ball out, Coach, on that slant.
Yeah, so it's going to be an incomplete pass. It's going to be 2nd and 10 now. He made contact, brought his hands down while securing the tackle to make sure he couldn't catch that football. So 2nd and 10. We've been giving them some long downs. That split right there is also what makes it difficult for you as a corner. On those in-breaking routes, it's hard for a linebacker to help you on the slant.
Oh my gosh, Coach gets that far out. It's,
you're almost one-on-one basically.
It basically is, and then, pick your poison again. You want to give up the inside, you want to give up long, and they're going to drop back and just a draw, Coach. And
nice play call, good cut by that back. He's all the way to the 20 now, to the 15, to the 10. Can we get him down? He's in for the touchdown. Nice job following his blockers. Good job by Artesia guys blocking downfield as receivers. That's going to put Artesia up 33-13 with 4:06 left to go in the 2nd quarter. That one hurt.
Yeah, Coach. We had momentum. I'm still mad at on that 3rd and 14 that they gave him that 1st down.
Artesia out in the swinging gate. Looks like they're going to come back to traditional PAT look. They are so explosive. Like you said, all their skill guys are fast, and all of them can run in space.
They're just a machine, Coach.
Good play call by them, too.
It really was.
So PAT is good. That makes it 34-13. 4:06 left to go in the 2nd quarter.
So Goddard, can still get momentum here, score. going into half and the score coming out of half, Coach. We still got a ball game, so hopefully, Rockets pull through. But we'll take a quick timeout and we'll be right back. You're watching on KSVPTV.com.
Get a great deal on. Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
Alrighty, Coach. So, we mentioned Artesia, offensive machine. They have an answer to everything, and really, really good halfback draw play right there, and they get the touchdown. They're up 34-13 with 4:06 left in the second quarter. But, Coach, we get a score here.
We get a score here, we get the ball back.
And we get a score again. It's a one-score game. They're going to pooch it, Coach, to Taylor Payne. Oh, we got to get it, boys!
So now we're going to have a flag. Probably going to be interference. So we went up to try to high point that ball and got hit, I think, before we touched it. They took away those, if I remember correctly, they took away those rules that you could hit the front guys before the wipeout guys trying to get to the football. Yep, that's what they're going to call. They're going to call interference.
Coach, and that ball hit the ground, so I'll take it all day, but I don't.
Yeah.
I think that was fair.
I think so too.
But we will take it. Yeah. Coach, like you said, we had number 30. Just like earlier when Artesia did the pooch kick for us, one of our guys hesitated instead of going and attacking the ball, and that's what led to that kind of.
Yeah, that's kind of another in between where we get caught indecisively and then try to make a play on a really high bounce on that kick too. Good placement by Artesia, and
they are not happy over there, and I do not blame them.
We also get 15 yards on that.
Let's go! Roll blue, baby!
So we're gonna take over on the 41-yard line.
Oh, Coach!
Hey, sometimes you gotta have calls go your way.
Let's do it.
It won't always be perfect.
They usually get a lot of calls. We'll take a call.
Yeah, if you don't like the way we're calling it, there's another station for you to go to.
That's right. And that's the bottom line.
So we got 4:03 left to go in the second quarter. Artesia 34-13. Now we're going to play a little math game about how many yards we were supposed to get. Nope, now we're going to have a meeting as officials. Are we going to talk about this call? Did we throw the challenge flag? Are we going to have the replay?
The call was made in high school. That's that. Although, Coach, last week against the Texas game, oh my God.
Oh, that was bad.
That was bad.
That was bad. Just the precedent they set on that by overturning that call was bad.
That was bad.
All right, so they're going to talk about it. They're going to bring the ball back. Oh, they're going to wave the flag off that there is no flag. And that's going to mean it's going to be Artesia football.
Oh, no.
I think they heard you when they said because it bounced that made the ball.
Yeah, it's just it's live at that point.
Yeah, both people have a right to go for it. All right, we were trying our best to keep our mouth shut on that one so the refs couldn't hear us, but Artesia's going to take over on our 26-yard line, right hash. This is the kind of situation where this is where you could let the game get out of hand, really out of hand. We need somehow to get a stop here or a turnover. 34-13, Artesia's up. 4:03 to go in the second quarter. Just got to tell the boys to take a deep breath. Keep playing. All right, spread look. Shotgun. Our linebackers are swapped out to help with coverage. We got 4 down linemen. Fake the run inside. Oh, is that not a hold? And they got it. Quarterback scrambled all the way to the 10, the 5, touchdown, but that don't matter. It's coming back. Yep, I saw the hold from 400 feet away, so he saw it from 4. Thankfully. Yeah. So it's going to push Artesia back to first and That's a spot one, right? Is it from the line of scrimmage or is it from where the hold took place?
I think it's from the line of scrimmage, Coach.
Okay. It's been a while since I've read the football rule book. I'm sorry, guys.
And then, no, Coach, you're good because we watch pro football, we watch college football,
yeah.
and high school, and they all have different rules.
That's happened before, too, as a baseball coach in high school, arguing rules with an umpire. And I'm like, hey, that's an MLB rule.
Yeah.
That's not a high school rule. So it's going to be from the line of scrimmage. You are correct. So they're going to take over first and 20 from the 36-yard line.
Same with basketball, Coach, for the continuation. Like, we are not in the NBA.
Yeah. Trips to the left. They're going to run a counter play to the right. And nice job by Nathan Reed taking on the GT on that one. He didn't quite make the tackle, but
disturbed it, huh, Coach?
No, that wasn't him. That was 37.
Oh, Taylor Payne.
That was Taylor Payne. Nice job by Payne. So they're going to get about 5 yards. So they're going to be on the 31-yard line. 2nd and 15 now. Going to come out in their traditional 2-by-2 look, shotgun. Goddard's got 4 down linemen, 1 middle linebacker. Outside linebackers were swapped out. They're running the quarterback counter to the left. Nice cut up the middle. He's for the 10, 15. Nice juke move and a touchdown. Gosh, that's a nightmare.
Coach, that's like what do you try to defend?
The splits are pulling the outside linebackers. It basically turns people into man coverage. As soon as he gets past that first level, it's really hard for the DBs and linebackers that are swapped out to come back to try to get him, because they've been run off the play already. That's going to make it 40-13. Artesia moving into their traditional PAT look. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good. 41-13.
And 3:11 here in the second quarter, Coach, and we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back from the Wool Bowl. Your Goddard Rockets are set to receive. Roll blue. All right, so here we go, Coach. Your Rockets set to return, and after that overturned call where Artesia
interfered with our reception, but we both think it was technically the right call.
It was the right call. I just wish they would have stuck with the wrong call after they made it.
We do wish.
And so, Artesia gets the ball, and they go turn around and score, and really, really hard team to defend. They don't do anything.
So they're going to kick a little onside themselves.
And Coach, I do not like that by Artesia.
Yeah, they were trying to put the hammer down and tell us that we don't belong here. But nice job by 88 there.
Bruce Lloyd, Coach, with a good job, and
good job picking that one up.
You're up 40. I know, if we don't like it, we should stop it. But up 41-13, kicking an onside kick in the first half, I am not a fan of at all.
Hey, when we say these are hot games, there's no love lost between the two.
Yeah, no love lost at all, but there is
still some respect.
There is respect, and that is not very respectful right there. But like I just said, if we don't like it, we got to stop it. So,
but we are going to get a field position. We're going to be on the plus 45.
Good field position. Let's go, Rockets. Let's
3 minutes to go.
Scoring.
Plus we get the ball back at halftime. We're going to stick in our tight trips. Look to the left. We're going to be in rifle. Artesia showing basically quarters look. They got 3 down linemen now showing pressure before. We're going to sprint out to the right. We're going to comeback route.
Pass.
Nice comeback route to Castillo for about a 13-yard gain, 14-yard gain.
Really, really good timing route right there by Castillo and Montoya. And Montoya got hit as he threw, too.
That's a bold move, too, to sprint out to the single receiver side. That's a lot of faith in Castillo and Montoya.
That really is.
But we'll take it 1st and 10 now on the plus 29-yard line, right hash. We're going to stick in that tight trips look. We like what Artesia's given us in it. We're going to stay in rifle. We're going to run it to the left. Got a little bit of a seam. Got to break up field. We kind of got stuck and we couldn't find a hole, but we did get 3 yards out of the play. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Middle of the field. Plus 26. You can see him pushing the lineman to say, hey, keep going, keep going, keep going.
We have 2 timeouts, right, Coach?
Yes, we took 1 on that hard count. So 2 timeouts, 2 minutes to go. That's a lot of time. Staying in that tight trips look to the left. We're sticking in rifle. Artesia's showing 5 down linemen now. We're going to run the speed option to the right. Good pitch off of him. Nice job by Xavier. That safety came downhill on that play pretty quick, but Xavier got some positive yards. He got 3.
So, but 3rd and 3 coming up, Coach? 3rd and 4?
3rd and 4. Once again, that's doable down. 3rd and 4. And he ran out of bounds, so that stopped the clock. 1:57 to go in the second quarter. I know sometimes we can sound repetitive, but just in case you're on the radio, we like to let you know what's going on. We're going to stick in that tight trips, but we're going to have the back to the left now, shotgun. Artesia staying in the same. Well, now they're on that 3-3 look. We're going to go out, sprint to the left side.
Oh, he couldn't quite complete it, Coach.
Throws a little bit behind our wide receiver. Artesia was showing pressure on that play, and we actually sprinted away from it, so that was a good call. Just couldn't get the pass off. So now we're 4th and 4. Montoya's going to talk to Montoya just to make sure we get this right. No hand signals. This is a big play for us. This one's got to kind of keep us in this game here with the hopes of a score and get the ball back after halftime. 4th and 4. We're going back to our ace. Well, actually, it's a 2-by-2 look, just a spread set. We're in shotgun. We're going to do a straight drop back pass. We're going for it all in the end zone. And it's going to be incomplete. Nice coverage by the DB. We tried to go up and get it one-on-one with Portas, I believe.
Yeah. And Artesia played good defense and able to knock it down. So we have 1:47 left here, Coach, in this first half. Artesia going to get the ball at their own 23-yard line.
This is dangerous because Artesia can score from anywhere.
Anywhere, anytime, Coach.
And Artesia's still got all their timeouts left.
Yeah.
So this minute 47 is going to take forever. So now it's going to be 1:47 to go in the second quarter. Artesia up 41-13. Coming out in their traditional 2-by-2 look. Shotgun. Goddard showing really deep safeties, 15 yards deep. Straight drop back pass. We're in there for the pressure. Oh, we can't get him down. Nice job getting out by the quarterback. He's going to sprint out to his right. Still looking for someone to throw to. And he does, playing a little bit of a scramble drill.
Oh,
nice
good job by
breaker.
Tristan Torres. And Coach, our DBs had him pretty well covered, and they just tried to out-athlete us. And Torres is able to spot the ball. And, man, that quarterback is shifty.
He got out of 2 guys. We're playing scramble drill at that point.
Oh, and there's a flag over here. Late. Lyman downfield, maybe?
Maybe.
No, it's pointing our way.
What are we going to say? That was one of those things where it turns into backyard football when you're a defensive back in coverage. Okay, so they're talking about it. Oh, you're right. Ineligible downfield. Yeah. Good job, Coach. It is dangerous when you're a lineman and he starts to scramble.
No, yeah, when he started to scramble as a lineman, you think, okay, I'm going. And then right before he got to the line of scrimmage, he just dropped back and threw that pass. So
he did. He backed up a couple yards and said, no, I'm not going to run it. I'm going to throw it. So both of those are good for us, either which way, the breakup pass and the penalty. So it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 18-yard line. Artesia staying in their 2-by-2 look. Shotgun. Goddard showing safeties deep, 15 yards, trying to keep things in front as much as possible. Straight drop back pass. They're trying to hit a corner route to the inside guy on the right side, and they do. He got the first down all the way to, they're marking him at the plus 46-yard line. That was another, got to play the math game with these guys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-yard pass route. Artesia doing their hurry up now.
Just a little flag route, Coach, and we were playing cover 2, and
it's hard for the safety to get over there on that corner route.
It really is.
Staying that 2-by-2 straight drop back look. Quarterback.
Yes, Jeremiah Sorg. Big time sack by Jeremiah Sorg with the blindside hit.
Artesia's going to call an instant timeout to save time on the clock with 1:08 to go. So that's going to put them behind the chains and 6 yards. So 2nd and 16 on the 40.
And then we'll take a quick timeout, too. We'll be back here from the Wool Bowl. You're watching on KSVPTV.com.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender, loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 622-2660.
All right, Coach, and we are back. It's going to be 2nd and 16 from Artesia's own 40-yard line after the big-time Jeremiah Sorg sack right there, Coach.
That was a play we definitely needed to kind of stop this momentum. Artesia still has 2 timeouts and 1:08 to go. We got to stay on our assignments, and Artesia's playing a numbers game right here. I don't know if they'll run a draw at this point. I mean, I know we've only got 4 down linemen and 1 linebacker to handle 5 linemen. They still got 2 timeouts, so running's not out of the question just yet. But now we're going to bring in, looks like our nickel package. We're taking out a lineman, bringing in an extra defensive back.
And brought in Bodas and Castillo, Coach. I like that.
They're going to run the draw like I just said.
And they had a hold, thank goodness. Knock the ball out, guys.
Yeah.
Good tackle right there by Castillo. But
no, you saw the hold. We saw it. It's I'm not sure if that's a straight up play call. I don't think they're reading that, but it's going to be a hold. We're going to take it.
Take them back. Take them back.
It's those splits taking us out, us being in prevent with 2 timeouts. They were thinking the same thing we were. They have the numbers on us with the linemen and our down linemen. And of course, in high school, when you move the chains, that stops the clock too. So now we're going to walk this one off. Just got to get the ball. There it is.
So 2nd and 26 now from the Artesia 30.
Yep. Still waiting for.
It's at the 30, guys.
No, they're playing the math game. See, the guy with the down marker's got it right.
Wait, he's going the wrong way. What is going on?
I think he's got to get to the original line of scrimmage and then walk it. So the guy with the down marker moved a little too fast. He's supposed to stay put, and that way they can walk it off to 10 yards, and they never actually did the official 10-yard walk-off. Now, the guy with the down marker had it right.
I keep hearing whistles, too. What is going on? The guy with the down marker was the only one that had it right.
He had it right. He had the math right. They just didn't get a chance to officially walk it off, where you watch him take the steps with the football.
Well, the back judge just please put the ball down on the 30-yard line. Oh, my gosh.
There we go. 2nd and forever on the minus 30-yard line.
We're 2nd and midway right here.
Yeah, Artesia's got to get to the plus 44 for a first down. Don't count them out there. They're going empty right.
You're right.
3
Coach.
to the right,
Jesus.
2 to the left. We got 3 down linemen, 1 linebacker.
They're going to run all fades.
All fades and 1 short route. Quarterback got out of some trouble. He's going to Hail Mary it up to 2 receivers, and they are open. Oh, my goodness. Once again, a nightmare scenario. Quarterback scrambles, buys himself some time. Gosh, and that turned into a 70-yard, 75-yard pass touchdown. Oh, my goodness.
Coach.
I know. We're at a loss for words. I feel like I'm trying to fill in time right now. That puts them up 47-13 with 47 seconds to go. They're in the swinging gate to the left. Coming back to their traditional PAT. Once again, one of those games where we were showing some spark, showing some hope, and then Artesia doing what they do really well, and that's pass the football. Just offense all around.
Yeah, Coach. So, Artesia, they threw that thing up there and said, let's see our athletes do work, and they were able to do that. So that puts them up 48-13, and we'll take a quick timeout too, Coach. We'll be right back.
At Artesia General Hospital, we know it's early, but schedule your mammogram today and save. Call 855-RAD-EXAM and save 10% off mammograms scheduled through October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And get a refreshing drink discount from Kith & Kin in Artesia or Blue House in Carlsbad. We use leading-edge, FDA-approved Genius 3D mammography technology to deliver more accurate results faster and with more comfort. Women over 40 do not need a referral for yearly screenings. Learn more at artesiageneral.com/mammogram.
All right, we're back. Artesia's up 48-13. 47 seconds left here in this first half, and we got to watch out for that pooch. We got to watch out for the onside. They've done both. They've also kicked it deep. So,
yeah, that's not ruling anything out at this point, right?
Yeah, Coach, not at all. So hopefully we get a big return right here, Coach, and gets a little bit of momentum on our side.
I mean, at this point, we're hunting for any kind of positivity, but they're going to kick it deep. We're going to catch it on the 5-yard line. That's Josiah Castillo. Going to break back to the middle, all the way back to the left. Got some room to run. Out to 35, 37-yard line, he's going to be out. So nice return.
Really good return right there by Castillo, and looked like some extracurricular activities going on, but the refs didn't quite catch it. And the
clock is still running
and
for
it
some reason.
shouldn't until the second half.
Exactly, it doesn't run until the second half. And it's what, 35 as the running clock?
Yeah.
So he's telling them to put time back on the clock, and that's what we're going to do. And we still got 2 timeouts. So he's telling them to put 23 seconds back on the clock, if I can see from this far away what his fingers are showing. And we're still waiting for the clock to get set right. They're
32 or 42, one of those.
I say 23, I think. Like I said, this is turning into like a real eye test. There, 25 he put up there.
I guess.
All right, we'll take it.
I wasn't even close.
Yeah. I was like, the price is right. I was closest without going over.
That's right.
So we're going on our tight trips. We're going to go quarterback under center, and we're going to take a knee just to take the clock out. And that's going to take us to halftime as the clock winds down. 18 seconds to go. And we'll see what we can't do to recuperate. I know we're going to have a halftime show coming up.
Yeah, both bands are going to play, it looks like, Coach.
Well, our band's out of town. They're on the way to Las Cruces.
Nice.
But our Goddard Hands team's going to perform, and I believe the Artesia band's going to follow them.
And our band has been top-notch all year. Mr. Everett doing a really great job with those kids. The band showing out for the school.
Yeah, they got all ones, which is the best score you can get on their last competition, and I think they got best something. I'm not good at the band, whatever they call those things, but our band has been phenomenal this year. Look forward to what they can do tomorrow, too, in Las Cruces.
All righty, Coach. Well, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break. Goddard down right now to Artesia, but get the ball coming out of half, so we'll be back. Roll blue.
Attention.
Good afternoon, I'm Steven, Uncle Savings View Seal, and welcome to Roswell Hyundai. Listen, today we've got wonderful vehicles out here for sale, and listen, let me tell you something. If you find this golf ball sitting in any Palisade during your test drive this weekend, we're giving away $25 million in cash.
No, I told you we can't do that. Cut, let's do this again.
I don't understand, we're making this video then.
I told you we can't do that.
Mind.
Is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called SmartHub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as SmartHub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click SmartHub to get started.
When you're active, injuries happen. Don't let them keep you on the sidelines. Make your comeback stronger with Soft Wave Therapy. Cutting-edge treatment to get you back in the action. Soft Wave Therapy is non-invasive and offers quick treatment with little to no side effects. This is the same technology used by the nation's top universities and professional athletes. Get back into the game. Give Premier Chiropractic a call today at 623-2900 or visit healthyroswell.com.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
And welcome back. Another weekend of exciting high school football here. It is halftime once again. And this week, Mika Trujillo back with us, assistant AD for the Roswell Independent School District. Hi. Oh, first off, how are you doing? Everybody doing okay in your family? Of course, we've had a week of flooding, and life's not been normal for many of us this past week or so.
Yeah, we were really fortunate. We were fortunate enough not to sustain the damage that a lot of our community did. And,
Good.
You know, our thoughts and prayers have been with them all week long, and just trying to see where we can help.
Absolutely. Now, of course, that's kind of where you and Britt, this is where, you know, logistically, yeah, you know, your homes and stuff, but you guys now, this is pretty much every probably sports facility in the RASD, the logistics of getting teams to and fro, all that, that's probably where you guys have probably spent most of your week, making sure facilities are good. I know we, like, just earlier this week, we had to move soccer games from one field to the other, from Goddard, or I think from Cielo Grande to Goddard because of, you know, weather issues. So that's probably been your week, is a lot of that kind of stuff, huh?
It's been interesting. You think coming off Sunday with all the damage from the floods, and then, of course, facilities, Monday was quite a race, trying to get things rescheduled, trying to get things pushed. You know, Britt on the high school side really trying to get things organized and situated there. Same thing over on the middle school side, trying to find ways to keep some normalcy. But, you know, when you're dealing with that type of a situation, we didn't know about the buses initially, and then when we started catching word on that kind of puts another spin into the equation. But, you know, as far as facilities, we drove and walked probably every facility as well as the district, just trying to see kind of what was there. I think the biggest loss we took was at DeBremen, just with some of the flooding and things that happened there. I think it was.
Well, that was right in
kind
of the epicenter there too.
Yeah, so we're worried about that facility right now and its future. So we're hoping something could be done there. It is a historical site, and it's also a great side venue to have here in town for our
conveniently
local
located. Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, it's been a challenge, but I think you know, Brian's done a really good job of informing everybody and trying to keep everybody up to speed. And I know it's really tough when you're having to cancel the schools and things like that, but I think when we're talking about the safety of their transportation, hopefully people can kind of slide the rest of that aside. And if they're able to get the remote side of it going, awesome. And if they can't, they'll be taken care of at the schools. I think this was a bigger deal for some of the faculty members and the students because there was some total loss for both.
Absolutely.
So it's been tough.
How has it impacted as far as sports schedules and things? Obviously with the facilities, but and I'm not even sure what rules apply when can coaches still have practices and things like that? And if so, with that, I imagine, you know, a lot of that's done, you know, people driving their kids or the kids driving themselves to practice and stuff. But are they allowed to do that, or does that hamper what even coaches at all the sports can do with their teams during this time?
No, they had so after facilities were checked and Brian kind of gave the clear. It was like for the high schools anyway, after 1 o'clock, you know, proceeding through the week once everything was inspected and deemed as safe. The middle schools are a little bit different because those kids aren't driving. The high school kids, they were allowed to get things going. The middle schools, we kind of waited a couple of days to let them kind of get things rolling again. And then, of course, we started back with games yesterday with the middle schools. The stuff we had on Tuesday for the high schools, middle schools, we had to push to later down the stretch, or we had to use like a Saturday, you know, next Tuesday. You know,
crowbarred in somewhere.
We're trying to figure out places to fit. So nobody lost anything. It was just a matter of pushing and rescheduling and getting things moving along.
But I didn't even know if, like, because there's no school, there's like the teams aren't even allowed to meet, but that's not necessarily the case with school days or not school days. I know there's some rules in there. And
There are some different rules. So if
Yeah.
you don't have school, usually you don't have games, you don't practice, you don't things of that nature.
Sure.
Right now for the high schools, it's a little tough because this hit right in the middle of the district. So
Absolutely.
If you're talking
It's-
district football, you're talking district volleyball, soccer.
Yeah, this is
cross
peak
country's running like
time.
it's peak for the high school right
They
now.
need
With
to
the
be
middle
in there.
schools, it's not too bad. It's 7th grade basketball for boys and girls, so those ones are really easy to kind of shift and move around. So stuff we had now for this past Tuesday, we moved into November on a free weekend. There's not a lot of wiggle room in so many areas of the schedules, and especially with district, you just without running the risk of back-to-backing it or just losing it completely. So you have to find ways to fit.
Absolutely. So really, probably best bet is contacting schools and stuff, because I imagine, as we finish out the rest of this season here, there's going to be some times, some movings of locations of games and stuff. Obviously, where you probably normally go, wherever you go for schedules, Max Preps, wherever it is you do, those may not be updating as quickly as possible on that. So probably talking to schools direct at this point, especially if you're involved directly with these various sporting events, probably your best bet to get the most accurate, up-to-date information right now.
Well, the community can call our office there at Central, and they can talk to any one of us, or Veronica Campos does a phenomenal job with her communication with both Britt and myself. We get all the changes, and she gets that sent out to all the groups, to the medias, the securities, to everybody. So, I mean, sometimes on a situation like this, you'll see multiple weekly. So you'll see one initial weekly schedule for the week coming up, and then like this week coming in, I think there was more red ink on that dang paper for postponements, for cancellations. I think one of the biggest losses we had was the border conference football. All that was supposed to be on the 22nd. We
Sure.
couldn't get anybody out. We had
And that's
3
like the
games
Super
out,
Bowl
one
for
coming
these
in.
guys, yeah.
Pretty much. So
Yeah.
that was an unfortunate loss, but not something we won't be able to recover from. They'll have the high school career to go, but any type of schedule changes, questions, anything, they can call the office, or if they have access to that email when she sends it out, it gives everything in real time, and it's super fast.
Absolutely. Just you was curious, because I've seen online, kind of changing gears but keeping in the same area, where as far as outside help, like in some real cool things I've been seeing, like Hobbs High School, for instance, when the Friday night game, folks going out on Friday night, they're asking their fans to bring stuff, and they're gonna. I imagine you've probably heard from a few districts and calls and saying, "Hey, what can we do to help?" Has that been pretty another side of this that you've been dealing with?
We've been you think of Ruidoso from the summer.
Mhm.
They had reached out. They wanted to do anything they could because they felt like it was just the brotherly thing to do. We
Mhm.
helped them in capacities that we were able to from Roswell. They wanted to repay the favor. Artesia with busing, Hobbs with busing. I spoke with one of the mid-school coordinators at the beginning of the week when we couldn't get those games to go, and she said they had a student council meeting and they wanted to have a rally so that way they can get whatever needs, non-perishables, waters, whatever.
Sure.
She said they just to let them know what we needed, and they'd reach out. Everybody's been pretty supportive all the way across the board, so it's been really nice. Yeah, and I mean, same token goes Dexter. Their football field down there by the
Sure,
river.
they can
got
use a lot of help.
blasted, so they've been coming up here and practicing in the wool pool, and we've been giving them access to that all week long.
Excellent.
And, it's just everybody coming together and helping
Everybody
each other
helping
out.
everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, sure. When we get on the field Friday night or Saturday afternoon, in some cases this
Yeah.
weekend, sure, it's knockdown drag out. But yeah, when the lights come off, everybody is making sure everybody's taken care of.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's the part you love. That's the part when you have these storms. You're like, man, I really live in a pretty nice community, despite what we're going through.
Absolutely.
People are helping everybody, and you see it on every level. But you really see it in the schools. Good news too. If you did hear during all this, the Goddard Rocket band trailer was stolen. It's been recovered.
It's been recovered.
I've not heard on condition of its recovery as far as how it came back, but I'm hoping it's still usable and serviceable.
It's my understanding it might have had a small little dent towards the rear end of it, but
Good.
that it was still in pretty good condition. I mean, it
Excellent.
was just left on the side of the road. So
Good. Well,
I'm sure with social media, the way it ran,
It got hot quick, so I
Oh,
imagine
absolutely.
that thing was probably a big lightning rod for whoever did it, and they
Oh,
probably said, "I need to separate real quick." But thanks to the community,
Yes.
the Goddard Rockets got their trailer back, and I think they needed it this weekend, so they're probably loading it up and using it. So
absolutely. They've got the state marching band competition up there through the NMAA. So yeah, we'll have Roswell and Goddard both on the road, and that's where Hobbs came in clutch for us. Artesia came in clutch for us. So yeah, it was exciting. Lots going on this weekend.
Absolutely.
Cross country down in Carlsbad. We've got Roswell traveling down to Mayfield, and we've got Artesia coming up for the Rockets tonight. So a lot of action.
Come out here and cheer them on, especially as we go on with some of these playoffs for middle school and some of the non-football sports here, cross country and volleyball, and shoot, we'll be talking basketball here in a couple weeks too. So get out here and support all that. That's all part of it.
And 7th grade basketball kicked off last night, up at Barrendo and over at Mesa. So full swing.
Absolutely.
It'll be a quick, fast sprint through their season, and 8th grade will pick up, and then of course high school basketball. And
absolutely.
Right in the thick of it for playoffs. We have a lot going on.
Absolutely. And then of course, let me ask this just to put a thing out there: community-wide, is there anything with all going on? Is there any help that from your perspective of the sport, is there any help the public is there any needs that the public can help out with right now with what's going on? Is there any, say, hey, if y'all bring this or something, that'd be helpful. Is there anything like that the public can do, or are we pretty well covered?
I think we're pretty well covered. I think right now the big thing was making sure from the district level that we were able to reach out and help the community from our end as much as possible. I know Roswell High football, they canceled a practice during the week, and they sent those kids out, and they were helping people clear out debris from homes and apartments and stuff like that. I mean, I think it was more the district trying to help our community more than anything else, just because of the loss and the hurt from everything. And
I saw a lot of that where there was young strapping young men and women about high school level football and volleyball player age, and they were out and about. I saw them at various neighborhoods and churches and various community gatherings to organize cleanups.
And I believe a lot of the churches were doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Offering up places for them to sleep or just to be, and then of course helping everybody out with the non-perishables and clothing items, donations,
absolutely,
shoes, everything.
Yeah. The good thing about them student athletes, they're all in good shape, so they got strong backs.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great to see them get out in the community, because you could see everything's not just around the sport. There's a bigger picture, and it's just those life lessons.
Absolutely.
So
you're
a good deal.
You're making the total human being at this point,
Absolutely.
and they're seeing that.
Yes,
side,
sir.
So. Well, Mika, as always, we appreciate the visit, and let us know if there's anything we can do, and we just thank you and Britt and all your folks and everybody out there to keep doing what they're doing, and we're just thankful that this is how we get back to normal, sports and things like this, the things that we know and enjoy and love doing on the weekends and supporting. So
absolutely, that was our goal: try to get it back, get the kids back into rhythm, get them in sync.
Yeah.
It's tough. Don't want them to have the COVID vibe. This has nothing. This is not the same feel.
That's right.
This is a safety thing. Get everybody back. Get back to normalcy and
back to
running
business of school and life.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Excellent. Well, thank you, sir. We'll see you next time.
Absolutely.
All
Thanks,
right.
Mike.
Take care.
You as well.
Hi, my name's Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality.
What's going on, guys? Jeremy Brola here at Roswell Honda, and today I'm going to talk to you about some specials that we have going on at Honda. We have rates as low as 3.9% on select new Hondas, and we're also offering loyalty cash for our competitors' trade-ins. Not only that, I have over a dozen vehicles priced under $25,000, from cars, trucks to SUVs, different brands that are going to give you super low payments right here at Honda. So come see us.
Attention Goddard Rocket fans. When you have a history of greatness, the real challenge starts after the finish line. When victory alone isn't enough, raise your bar, keep dreaming, and go beyond the limits that you thought possible. The new 2024 Honda Ridgeline, Passport, and Pilot, part of the Roswell Honda Rugged Trail Sport lineup. Roswell Honda, proud supporter of all Goddard High School sports.
Check out some of the ghoulish bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select jars of Classico pasta sauces are 2 for $5, and 48-ounce bags of Skinner elbow macaroni and long or thin spaghetti are $3.98 each. In produce, red or green seedless grapes are $1.99 a pound, and 3-pound bags of Washington Red Delicious apples are $1.99 each. In the meat department, Boston butt pork roasts are $1.49 a pound, and 10-pound bags of fryer leg quarters are 69 cents a pound. These are just some of the ghoulish specials you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
So your pecans aren't as big and bountiful as they used to be? Well, What would Jim Gill do?
Hi, this is Ben from Russell Seed Company. Few people knew as much about pecans as Jim Gill. And if he were here today, he'd tell you it was time to fertilize. He'd tell you just what you need and show you how to use it. Then he'd make some joke about your neighbors making fun of your nuts.
So when there's trouble with your pecans, head for Roswell Seed Company and ask them, what would Jim Gill do?
All right, we are back at the Wool Bowl Friday Night Live district play here in Class 5A district. Are we District 1 or District 2, Coach?
I'm not sure which we are.
Are we just the South District?
I just call us the South now.
Yeah.
I don't worry about district numbers anymore.
Yeah, just the Southern District, and got her down 48-13, but have shown a lot of positive things in this game, Coach. And against a team like Artesia, you literally have to play perfect football, and if you don't, it can get out of hand in a hurry. And Artesia able to capitalize on some of our miscues, and they're a team you don't want to give much help to because they don't need it. They seem to be able to do anything offensively, and they got good speed on defense, Coach.
It's been, as a defensive coach, it's one of those nightmare scenarios where Moffitt's doing a nice job of making us wrong no matter what we're trying to get into. He's doing a good job of playing the numbers game, knowing when his linemen outnumber us and running the football, knowing when he's put us in a bind as defensive backs and where he wants to pass the ball. And so it's sitting there going like, man, I try to stop one thing and they move to something else. I try to stop that, they move to something else. And it's just a really hard guessing game. But our offense has shown some really good cohesion, some really good passes, some good runs. We've moved the football just about every offensive possession, but the first one, we've gotten some first downs. If we can just keep that going, take this running clock off and make this go back to more of a traditional football game. At this point, it's like, come on, guys, we want to get some reps. We want to keep getting better at what we're doing. And I just keep saying it, like, week by week, I feel like we're getting better and better.
We really are, Coach. And then, just looking at the rankings and just the standings, I definitely feel like we are going to get into the playoffs, and especially after playing these last three teams that we're playing, we're going to give whoever we play in the first rounds some big-time trouble, Coach.
Yeah, we've got some really young boys that are now coming out and becoming playmakers. They're not hoping to make plays. They're going to making plays. It's just we still have that inexperience factor, and it's just hard to quantify what experience can do for you. And Artesia and their senior quarterback definitely, he knows where he's trying to throw it. He knows how to extend plays, when to fall on it, how to avoid sacks. That's just something that's hard to scheme for. All right, so we're a little backwards on where side we're receiving on. Goddard's going to receive the kickoff, start the second half here. It will be a running clock until we score again. So we are down 35 points. I know Artesia probably kept an eye on that when deciding about whether or not to go for two or to kick PATs to get to that running clock. And like we were saying earlier on their onside kick, Artesia's not going to be nice to you. You're going to have to find a way to stop things and keep playing.
Yeah, Coach, exactly. Especially like you said, this, no love lost with this district rivalry. So they're going to do whatever they can to make this as excruciating as possible for us. So we're going to have to step up and make some plays, Coach.
Yep. No one's going to feel sorry for you out there, fellas. Got to keep playing hard. We're on the kickoff. Artesia's going deep down the middle.
We didn't have anyone there, Coach. Go to the end zone.
A little miscommunication by our two receivers down there about who wanted to pick that one up. But we got lucky on the bounce into the end zone. So we'll take it on the 20.
And Coach, our line today, Maddox Chavez at center, Bo Roach at right tackle, Bryce Paz at left tackle, Desmond Secret at the left guard, and then Mark Grahiola at the right guard, Coach.
That's nice vision there, Coach, on the numbers. You just got that memorized.
No, yeah, a little bit of both.
I say we're a long ways up here. All right, we're going back to our tight trips look to the left, single receiver to the right. We're in rifle. We're going to run an outside zone play, pull a guard out there. We're going to get 4 yards.
Xavier running hard right there.
Yep. Those guys, once you think you have an opening, they sure close that gap quick. They got a lot of speed out there. So 3-yard gain, actually. We're going to be 2nd and 7 on the left hash on the minus 23-yard line. We're going to stay in our tight trips, look to the left, single receiver to the right. staying in rifle. Artesia showing 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers. We're going to motion all the way to the right. We're going to fake the handoff and muff the handoff. We're going to pick it up and fall on it. Nice job by Xavier there. I think that was supposed to be kind of an RPO look. So that's going to set us behind. That's going to be 3rd and 14 on the 16-yard line. Once again, that really puts you in a bind as a play caller.
Yeah, Coach, not how we wanted to start this drive, kind of similar to our first drive of the game.
Yes.
And really that, like you said, that was the only one where we didn't really move the ball. So hopefully it doesn't happen again right here. Need a big first down.
We're going to go trips to the right. We're going to stick in rifle. Straight drop back pass. A little miscommunication about where we were going, I think, on those routes. We had kind of a short, like about a 15-yard in route, and then we had a deep post. Kind of threw it in between the two of them, so it's going to bring an instant punt out here, 4th and 14.
I think, clock's still moving, Coach, since we're down by 35 right here. And
it took the clock guy a minute to realize what he was doing. He had to stop for a second, and then he got it rolling again.
And then Gary Roybal back there to punt, Coach. So need another big one by Gary. Turn this field over, not give Artesia good field position.
Good snap. Good catch.
A little short. We need a good bounce.
Bounce backwards. They're going to get it. Yeah, they're going to get it on the plus 37.
So just a 21 net punt right there. The ball didn't come off.
That's one of those
the foot correctly.
Murphy's Law, right? When things aren't going your way, they aren't going your way.
Yeah, Coach. Everything's going.
So that was not
wrong.
the first possession that we wanted, and neither was that the punt that we wanted. And stacking up negatives there. So they're coming out in their traditional 2x2 spread look. They're going to be in rifle. We got 4 down linemen, 1 middle linebacker. Our outside linebackers are swapped out on the slot receivers. Straight drop back pass, little out and goes. He's going to hit the out route to the left, to the wide side of the field. He's going to break a tackle, make his way all the way to about the 16, 15. He keeps walking forward. First down all the way to the, I think I was right on the first call, the 16. We were.
Yeah, you got it good. Good thing Ernesto pushed him out right there. I thought he was going to make a house call, Coach.
That's a tough one for that linebacker trying to cover that.
That's a lot of space.
So they're going to be 1st and 10 on the 17-yard line, left hash, staying in that 2x2 look. Shotgun, straight drop back pass. Once again, they hit an out route again to the right side of the field this time. He's going to go all the way down to about the 3-yard line for a first down again. It's going to be 1st and goal now, and just 2 quick plays. They like what they saw on the left side, ran it to the right side this time. It'll be 1st and goal from the 4-yard line, right hash. 8:23 and running. Artesia up 48-13. Suspend, don't break.
Yeah, Coach, need a big stop right here. Need the boys to come up.
We're going to have to tighten our splits as linebackers to help protect against the run, and we do. We're tied up in man coverage, straight drop back pass. They run a slant by the outside receiver, and they're going to call pass interference. I thought that was a nice break on the ball, but he must have got his hand hooked around the backside of that receiver. I mean, at this point on the PI, right, it's just a
like what?
half the distance of the goal, so it's like you get an extra 1.5 yards, 2 yards. There we go. So now they're at the 2-yard line.
Okay.
1st and goal, basically where we left off.
And I thought that was just really good defense by Andrade right there, Coach. But
as a former DB coach, I saw no PI in that play. I saw a really good break on the football, but
nonetheless, they give him the penalty, and Artesia 1st and goal from the 2 now, Coach.
Looks like Artesia's going to come out. They're going to tighten up in a little tight bunch to the left side. Probably going to try to run some rub routes or either toss it that way because they're in shotgun. Back offset to the left. They're going to sprint out that way, try to do some rub routes.
Oh, good defense by Andrade right there. He noticed that they're going to pass the ball. There was someone coming on the out route his way, and just turned around, found somebody, and put his hands up and able to deflect the pass right there.
Second and goal. Nice job by our DBs there. That tight bunch is hard. You're on,
hard to defend.
But you're kind of just picking up whoever first comes in your area. At that point, you got to run with it. Like you said, Christian saw somebody was open and covered him. So it looks like Artesia's made some substitutions too. They got a brand new quarterback in. If I'm seeing numbers right.
Oh yeah, is that 18 or 16?
16, Derek Warren, he's a junior. So 2x2 set under center, running a fade route to the outside guy, and he's going to win the one-on-one battle. That's going to make it 54-13, 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Once again, man coverage is hard for anybody. Hard for guys in the NFL, hard for college.
Yeah, they had a big size advantage too out there on that receiver, coach.
You know, a big help for you as a DB guy is hoping people yell ball so you can get your head turned around and make a play on it. We never really got our head turned around. Artesia showed the swinging gate, moving into their traditional PAT. Good snap, good hold. Kick looks good. That's going to make it 55-13, 6:14 to go in the third quarter. Not how we hoped this would start out. Once again, like we said, no one's going to feel sorry for you over there, fellas. Got to find a way to keep doing what we want to do.
Yeah, coach, and right here, just the rest of the game, just all about heart and pride. You know what I mean? You gotta make this as
extend this game as long as you can.
Yeah, extend it and then make this the deficit just as small as possible, and just try to keep building. Now let Artesia score the rest of the way and score a couple times and play for pride, coach. And
it's so hard not to look at the scoreboard at any point in the game. It's so hard to keep your nose down and focus on play by play. And this is where the boys just got to keep their heads down. Got to focus on play by play. Don't allow anything or any frustrations to end up in any kind of extracurricular penalties.
Yeah, coach, and we just, we're a young team, transition year with the new coach, and, we're playing one of the best football teams in the state, regardless of class.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Just keep focused on ourselves and what we can do. That's all you can do right now. Focus on us, play at a time. Goddard set to receive. Deep kick straight down the middle.
And
once again, a little miscommunication. That one's going to bounce where we have to field it. Decides going to take it at the 5. No real room to run. Trying to find a spot. Breaks it to the right side. Shakes the tackle. Does a nice stiff arm. Out to the 20, 25. Out somewhere about the 30-yard line. So turning something into out of nothing.
No, seriously, coach. I thought we were going to have the ball about the 10-yard line, and
I thought the 5. Man. He did a nice job making a move to the left, cut back to the right, a good stiff arm. Once again, like those flashes of what those guys can be as playmakers. So we're going to take it at 1st and 10 on the right hash on the minus 29-yard line. Get this ball rolling. 5:50 and counting here in the third quarter. So we're going to come out in an empty look. So we're going empty to the right. That means 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left.
And we got Castillo and Porras over here to the left side, coach, the wide side.
Yeah, it looks like they're running
a wheel route concept. Oh, way to duck under that. Montoya going to pull it and get some yardage, and I really like that, coach.
Yeah, I like that look too. Kind of put them in a little bit of a bind. You're going to tie up in man, and they did, but Montoya shook a tackle on the sack, got 9 yards. 2nd and 1 on the plus 38-yard line. Nice job not hesitating either. As soon as he broke it, knew the play had broken down. Make a move and get vertical. We're going to stay in it. We like it. Empty right. Montoya in shotgun. Artesia's basically tying up in man. They got 4 down linemen, 2 linebackers.
4-2-5 look. And
yeah, we're going to run some out routes, get the 1st down. Nice 6-yard pass route.
Was that not late?
A little bit on the extra shove out late. That was a nice catch by
Torres.
We ran 2 out routes that direction. 1 shallow, 1 a little bit deeper. Hit the deeper one. Got ourselves a 1st down. 1st and 10 on the minus 44-yard line. 4:20 and counting. Like what we're seeing, we're sticking an empty right. Castillo and Porras over here. He's standing basically a man look. They're going to show a linebacker blitz, and they are going to bring him. You pick him up. Little flare out of the backfield to the running back.
Attaboy.
Tackle.
Bruce Loya.
I say running back, but that was just the inside receiver. Yeah, usually when we do that trip slip, Loya's the wing guy right there. But he's a good body that can also, oh yeah, that can block and he can catch passes. And for as big as he is, he runs really well.
He runs really well, Coach. And if you know him too, Bruce is just one of the best kids that you're going to meet. Super respectful, smart kid, plays as hard as he can. Just one of those kids that you'd love to have on your team.
I mean, watching our boys finish runs right now when they could easily just kind of roll over on some things is also good to see.
Yeah, Coach, it tells a lot about the type of boys that we have on our team.
Standing in that empty right look, shotgun set, straight drop back pass.
Oh, we were going screen. There's lineman downfield. It's a mess. Out of bounds.
Yeah, so we're going to get lineman downfield. I think we were trying to
run a screen, Coach, but I don't know if we were on the same page or what was going on.
Yeah, it might have been kind of on us as probably get the lineman the wrong pass block. I don't know if that's part of our cadence call or something we make in the huddle. But definitely miscommunication between us, the quarterback, and the offensive line, because the receivers weren't running anything short. They were running deep routes.
Yeah, none of the receivers ran any kind of short concept or screen concept. They were all.
And if this was the NFL where he had to give a number, he would just say everybody downfield.
Yeah. Maybe it was supposed to be a draw, Coach. Who knows?
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah, we got the wrong headsets on to guess that one. So 2:20 to go and counting here in the third quarter. We're now backed up 1st and 15 on the plus 48-yard line, right hash. Once again, it's that youthful stuff, right? Every time we get something going, we stub our own toes. We're standing at empty right look, shotgun. She's just showing 4-2 look again. Oh, good pass by Montoya, but nice breakup by the DB. He waited right until our receiver cleared that linebacker, hit him in the stomach, but the DB hit us instantly, too, to break up that pass.
And we run one of my favorite route concepts, Coach, the dig and the wheel.
Yes. So that's going to be a 2nd and 15 on the 48-yard line, plus 48. Coach Montoya putting in the signal. Now we're going back to our tight trips look to the right. We're going to be in shotgun. Castillo by himself here to the left side. Artesia swapping their safeties. Sticking in their 4-2-5. We're going to run a little bit of a draw play there with, I believe that's Gibbs.
Yeah, that was Gibbs, Coach, and he picks up about 7 right there.
That's going to make things look a little bit better for us. Now we're going to be 3rd and 8 on the 41-yard line. 54 seconds to go in the third quarter.
One of my favorite things about the Wool Bowl is the train just randomly rolling through in the background, making the train noise, and gotta love it. Friday Night Lights, Roswell, New Mexico at the Wool Bowl, that train in the background.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're home. Tight trips to the right again. We're staying in shotgun, back set to the left. She's just showing both linebackers bring it, and they do bring it. So we know we got one-on-one with Castillo over here. Tried to hit him on the fade. Just a little bit behind him and over him. It looks easy to us, but when you got guys blitzing in your face, that's a tough throw.
It really is, Coach.
Sometimes you don't want to admit it as a quarterback, but you're throwing that ball a little bit blindly, and you're kind of putting some faith in your wide receiver to help you out a little bit. But we're going to let the clock run out.
And we're going to go to the fourth quarter, and we're going to take a timeout, too. You're watching on KSVPTV.com. We'll be back.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main.
All right, and we are back as we head to the fourth quarter here at the Wool Bowl. some House of Pain jump around playing, Coach. Remind you of Camp Randall, Wisconsin Badgers.
Nice job, Coach. Good reference on that one.
First thing I think of all the time, Coach.
So when you said House of Pain, this has felt painful a little bit too.
Yeah, Coach. It's
just because, you know, as hometown announcers, we're like, we know these kids personally, and we know these coaches personally, and it hurts us because we know what that feeling is like when you're trying to get things going and you have a young team. It's kind of like the story of Goddard Athletics this year. I think all of us are going to be young.
Yeah, Coach. A lot of young talent at the school, but you know,
you got to get experience. That's all.
That's how it goes.
So tight trips to the right. We're staying in shotgun. Artesia showing pressure off both edges. We kind of pick it up just enough to get the pass off.
Oh, we got it, Coach.
Nice
job. Wow, and we got a roughing the passer call.
Nice job by Montoya sticking in there and taking the shot.
Man, Montoya is showing a lot of poise, a lot of courage, Coach. He sees those linebackers blitzing and having a free shot at him, and he's staying in the pocket, trusting his receivers to get open and delivering it at the last second possible as he's taking the hit. So,
he's another one. Really smart kid, really athletic. He'll do whatever you want. If you tell him running through a brick wall would help the team win, he'll just tell you which wall you want me to hit.
And Coach, you know, having these kids get this kind of experience as sophomores is just going to pay huge dividends the next couple of years. And even this year, Coach, whenever we in the Goddard district and get into the playoffs, it's going to pay dividends for us.
I agree. Just keep making the last game you play the best one. I know I say that over and over again, but as coaches, we kind of get stuck in cliches because they're often true.
They really, really are.
All right, so they want to make sure that they've marked this off properly. They should tack that onto the. They should tack that onto the play, yeah. So at first we were just going to do the first down on the 34 where the pass was at, but
now it's going to the 15.
Yeah, they're going to add on. Yep. I don't want to bring up math again, but I was thinking my math's not math on this one again, guys.
Keep going. It's a 15-yarder.
15 yards. You just went 10.
This back shot's, Coach.
3, 4. Like you want to get like a broomstick handle and like poke him a little farther. Like, keep going.
Buddy, just a little more.
There we go. So now we're going to be 1st and 10 on the plus 15. Sticking on our tight trips. Shotgun back to the left. We're going to run to the right side. Nice job breaking off of contact. We must have got our knee down after about a 3-yard gain. That was Gibbs right there. So it'll be 2nd and 7 on the 12. Right hash. I mean, I kind of like that too. Your first thought was we got to keep passing the ball because the clock's running. But it's like, you know what? Let's keep getting better at what we want to work on. Let's not give up on the run game. The score is what it is at this point. Now we're going to go to basically a 2-by-2 set. Lloyd's going to stay close on the left as the wing, but it's basically doubles. Shotgun. Going to run the counter to the right side. Kid's going to break through the middle of the 5. Stumbles down at the 2, but we did get the first down. So it'll be 1st and goal at the 2. You and I both said, because if you don't stumble, that's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Coach. He had it, but, you know, we're at the 2 and moving the ball well right there.
That's kind of how the night's gone, right? We got a touchdown and then stumble, but really great run by him. Really great read. Really good blocking by the O-line up front.
And Artesia even stemming now, Coach. You mentioned it earlier on the fade touchdown to Castillo where the corner went to blitz and then the safety stemmed over. They did that same thing right there.
So we're going to go trips to the left. We're going to go under center now.
And we have the fade ball if we want it to Castillo.
And Montoya didn't like what he was seeing and he called timeout. I'm not sure if he liked the play that he called based on what Artesia was giving him. But he knows that this is a big one, too, to try to get something in the end zone. I know we're in a running clock.
Yeah, Coach. And also just, you know, for ranking, especially the coaches poll, perception means a lot. So the more points we can score, the closer we make this game, the better it looks for us in the long run.
Oh, in every sport, right? No one ever looks at the box score like quarter by quarter or inning by inning. They look at that final score, and if you can make that one look better, that'll definitely help in seeding stuff. Everything matters at this point. And I like them calling a timeout because they know this is important right here, too. Nice job by our PA guy with some music here. He's getting this guy to DJ at my wedding.
Yeah, good old Mag Martinez. He's the man.
All right, so we're going to go tight trips now to the left. Shotgun back offset to the left. So we like that tight trips to help overload the run that way. Also a good way to run some rub routes on some people in man. We're going to run a counter back to the right side. Artesia all over that for no gain. Actually, we got a loss, 1 yard.
Because they have a lot of speed.
They closed that gap in a hurry. Same thing for us on defense. You know, trying to account for their speed, it's been really hard to find the right angle. And like we said, it's something that your scout team just can't replicate. So 2nd and goal from the 4, 9:26 and counting. We're gonna go in tight trips again to the left. Shotgun. We're gonna run quarterback counter to the left.
Get in there, Isaiah. Get in there, Isaiah.
Feet moving.
He gets to the 1, 2.
Back to their original line of scrimmage, to the 2. He had a little bit of an opening to the left and kind of cut it a little too soon, probably. But it goes back to the speed of Artesia. He saw daylight and broke to it, and they closed that door real quick. Yeah, they've carded us at no gain. We're going to be 3rd and goal from the 3. We're going to go tight trips to the right. Single receiver out to the left. That's Castillo. Shotgun. Oh, we're kind of a little wildcat. Reed.
Get in there, Reed. He does. I love it. Throw those hands up. That's
there
right. Roll blue. So we went wildcat with Reed. And Reed gets stopped at the 1, but punches in regardless. That's a touchdown for your Goddard Rockets.
Yeah, we needed that one. Good adjustment by them. We get 3 yards. Give it to somebody who's got some real, can run with the football, real strong, powerful legs. One of those guys, one of the Bash brothers. It's just, you know, no one's going to bring him down one-on-one.
And then Coach Mr. Do-It-All Reed scores a touchdown. Now he's going to kick the PAT. Snap, hold, kick is good.
Makes that 20-55 now. 8:23 left to go in the 4th quarter. We're still playing, fellas.
Alrighty, and 8:23 left. We're going to be, Coach, like we said, playing for pride, but Goddard did a good display of showing some heart and some grit right there that last drive and putting the ball in the end zone. Hopefully, get a stop right here defensively.
Just keep the focus on us. Keep it on us and about how are we playing right now? How are we blocking right now? How are we running our own schemes right now? At this point, the scoreboard is out of people's minds. 1 rep at a time. 1 rep at a time.
Just get better, get better. Got a big game coming up next week.
Exactly. Don't tell them that yet. Just
not yet. Always such a cool week. You got a Roswell football game. We have Spirit Week at school. Have a big pep assembly at the end of the week, and then you show up here Friday nights, and this whole place is filled up. So,
and I think after what we just went through this last weekend, it'd be a good kind of thing for us to get our minds off of this flooding that we had.
Yeah, just bring our community back together, and our thoughts and prayers are with all those affected by the floods. Just devastating.
Truly, like once every 100 years.
Yeah,
flood.
It's truly just devastating for all those that were affected, and our thoughts and prayers are with you all. And if we could do anything to help, just please reach out to us.
All right. Once again, Reed set to kick off. He's going to do another little pooch kick. She's going to catch it at the 25, up to the 30, 35, 40. A little bit of a crease. Breaking some tackles all the way up to about the 44 plus 45-yard line. That's nice return.
And then number 11, Marcos Rodriguez with the tackle right there.
Good boy, Marcos. Let's see. That'll be a good time to mix in our first stop of the day. Artesia up 55-20, 8:07 and counting to go. Artesia coming out 2x2 rifle. They're gonna run speed option to the right. Good pitch up to the 45.
We're gonna get a holding call back here, Coach.
Yes. That was pretty easy to see on the separation from the jersey. It's gonna, they're gonna call false start, but
then why they let the play go?
Yeah, I wonder if they mean to say like illegal it could be illegal formation. Maupin was wanting an explanation on that. He don't like what he heard. Are they talking about a substitution or something? Who knows at this point? All knows we got 5 yards out of that, so it's gonna be 1st and 15. So they're gonna have on the 50-yard line, right hash. 1st and 15. 6:54. Sorry, 6:54 left in the 4th quarter. I was hoping to see his hand signals on a little bit more of his explanation about what he called.
Yeah, I still have no clue.
She's just staying in there 2-by-2. Shotgun back off to the left. They're going to run the quarterback counter back to the left. He's going to try to break it outside. We're going to be all over that.
And, you talked about us still playing hard, Coach, and, the boys flying all over the place, regardless of the score. You got to love to see it. It speaks volumes to these boys' character and the coaches, what they're preaching to these players.
Yeah, that was Payne flying downhill, making that play stop. And as soon as he tried to cut back uphill, that was number 63 right there.
Was that Gutierrez?
Gutierrez again running that play down from the backside. So now 2nd and 17 from the 48, minus 48-yard line. He's just staying in there 2-by-2 look. Shotgun. They're taking their time too. They're going to set up a screen to the right side.
And Goddard ready for it. Nathan Reed.
He read that one good. They ran that inside slot receiver on the left over to the right, set up a screen for him.
Oh, Hasiel Perez thought he had a sack for a second, then he at the last second realized it was a screen. He was flying in though, good old Hasiel.
Yeah, it's one of the things you got to remind the defensive lineman. If no one touched you,
you didn't do a really good job. Yeah. You're doing exactly what they want you to do.
Exactly. All right, so 3rd and 15 now on the 50. Artesia's just going to stick in 2-by-2, it looks like. Shotgun. That means back offset to the left for me. If I tell you rifle, it's back to the right. Straight drop back pass. We're running all verticals with some posts on the inside.
Oh, and tip pass, and then Artesia not able to come down with it on that post route by the slot receiver on the right side. So
he bobbled it. I thought he was going to get it, but we got enough of him to make sure he couldn't catch it. And that was Tristan Torres breaking it up with him.
And now, Coach, 4th and 15. So it looks like, is Artesia bringing the punt unit on? Looks like they are.
No, let's meet
but
these
then
guys.
It's Artesia, so you never know.
I don't take anything for granted, guys.
Yeah, be ready for the fate, guys.
Especially at this field position. All right, everybody's got 11.
And delay a game, or they call a timeout?
Yep, delay a game, which at this point doesn't hurt Artesia. Allow them to take as much time off the clock as they could. Here we go again. Now we're going to spin the clock. There we go. Intently, Artesia still has 20 seconds. Good snap. Good catch. Good kick. It's going to bounce down at the 26, to the 20, to the 15, 14-yard line on the left hash. So we'll take over 1st and 10. We got 3:53 left to go. 2 timeouts left.
And then, Coach, also a big shout out to one of our coaches who's also a sheriff's deputy, Coach Avalos.
Yeah.
He got in a bad accident going to a crime scene, and Coach, I think, a week later he was back on the sidelines coaching these boys up. So,
oh yes,
really big shout out to Coach Avalos.
Serving our kids and the community at the same time.
And we got, looks like Lucian Benker, Coach, is going to be back at quarterback.
Yep, we're going to go trips to the right, rifle. We're going to do that little jailbreak screen again. No place to run on that one. So that's going to bring us back to the original line of scrimmage, maybe a 1-yard gain. Trying to catch the number on who caught that.
18, Coach.
18,
Jordan Chavez.
Jordan Chavez. 3:16 to go. 2nd and 9 on the 15-yard line, right hash.
Jordan Chavez on the reception, 14 on the play, 2nd down and 9.
Us two, we're taking our time. No reason to be in a hurry. We're going trips to the left. Shotgun.
And they're manned up, Coach.
They're manned up with basically one high free safety, kind of reading the quarterback's eyes and going where he goes. We're going to speed option to the left.
Oh, we're going to. Coach, when it comes to bounces, we've had a good game.
Yeah, we've had some bounces going in our favor because that was a. We were off on the pitch
that
on
was
that
almost
one.
disastrous, Coach. We had a.
Yeah, that was. I saw someone scooping and scoring that one, but we pick it up for a loss, though. So now we're going to be 3rd and 14.
The quarterback running back pitch relationship wasn't too good right there, but thankfully we were able to scoop it up and avoid disaster, and they're going to bring up a 3rd and 14.
Yeah, we've been picking those balls up like MLB shortstops.
No, Coach, seriously.
Got to get those guys' numbers for baseball season.
It's Andrelton Simmons over there.
Yeah. All right, so 3rd and 14 from the 10-yard line. We're going trips to the left. We're going shotgun. We're going to run the counter back to the right side. No place for us to go on that one. 1-yard gain, going to be 4th and 14 from the 11. 1:44 to go. It's going to bring out the punt team. It's kind of up to us, right? We got 30 seconds to get this play off. And all right, I'm doing the math. Everyone's got 11. There he is.
Artesia sending in someone from the stands, it looked like. Coach, that guy came from a long ways away. He was on the other side of the field.
I counted him, though, because it took him a long time to run over there, but he was out there.
He was out there.
So our punt's going to bounce out at about the 42, 43.
It's about
43-yard line.
36-yard punt right there.
1:03 to go. As soon as we get this puppy set, we'll get rolling again. I know sometimes we're getting quiet, but at this point, I think we're looking at the clock like everybody else is.
Yeah, just scoping the scene out, and lots of score, not how we wanted it to end up, but lots of progress. You all early in the season we lost to Gadsden, I think by 30. Also Deming. I don't think that would happen. I think we would give those teams a good run for their money now.
Yeah, so Artesia's going to come out in their 2x2 and just run it. They're content to where the game's at now. 37 seconds and counting to go. Like we said, just keep your discipline, boys. Don't do any penalties. Don't do anything that can get you in trouble.
And Artesia doesn't even have to snap it either.
No, they don't. The play clock and the game clock are matched up perfectly with each other, so they can just hang out if they like. It looks like they're going to get in their victory formation and end this game right here. I say a heartbreaker for us. I know we were the underdogs going in, but we showed some flashes of what we could be.
Yeah, Coach, and then, one game left, the biggest rivalry game, one of them in the state, one of the biggest rivalry games in the state, and Coach, they're again one of the better teams, but come playoff time, I really think we can give some teams some trouble, Coach, and this game's come to an end. The Goddard Rockets fall to the Artesia Bulldogs 55-20, but we keep saying it, lots of progress by these boys. They got better and better just throughout this game, so really looking forward to the rest of the year, especially come playoff time. We think these boys are going to be ready to handle some business whenever playoff time rolls around, Coach.
I agree. We put up 20 points. We definitely could have put up more. We only had 2 really bad offensive drives. Defense, just a tough team to cover, right? Just something that they really made us wrong all night long. So hats off to Artesia and Malpin on his play calling, but I just keep seeing what we could be if we just keep staying the course and keep getting better.
Yeah, Coach, that's it. Just stay the course, keep getting better, and then we'll see what happens. But we're a playoff team. We're a top 8 team in the state, and tough schedule. But it's only going to make us better, and only going to help us out and be advantageous for us come playoff times.
Yes, sir. Just stay together, boys. Keep your heads up. Keep moving forward. That's all you can do.
Well, that's all we have tonight from the Wool Bowl. Thank you all for tuning in and watching and listening on KSVPTV.com. I am Coach Chris Roybal with Coach Gilbert Alvarado. Tune in next week as we bring you guys a huge game, Goddard Rockets versus the Roswell Coyotes. And looking forward to a big performance from our Goddard Rockets. Roll Blue.
Wakefield Oil Express has the highest quality service in Roswell with a 17-point full-service oil change that includes a full wash and vacuum at their car wash. You won't find a better deal. They also offer full synthetic oil changes, fuel and cabin filter replacements, and will even check your battery. Their tunnel wash isn't afraid of dirty vehicles. They have the best value wash in town with free vacuums. They even offer wash passes that can be used for multiple vehicles. Next time you need your oil changed, go to the fast and efficient Wakefield Oil Express and let them earn your business. 3204 North Main, Roswell.
Now's the time to get a great deal on the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. Professional grade mowers, durable Sidekick utility vehicles, and versatile compact tractors. It's the equipment you need to take care of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0% APR for up to 84 months.
Visit your local Kubota dealer, Amigo Machinery at 2801 Southeast Main Street in Roswell.
A dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, and safety, and in turn enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient pay methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Smart Hub to get started.
Hi, my name is Chance with Trustmark Roofing and Windows, and here's what you should expect during your window inspection. Upon my arrival, you'll receive a 15-minute courtesy call letting you know I'm on the way. Once I'm in your home, I'm going to be checking for moisture indication, functionality, and any kind of energy efficiency improvements to the inside and outside of your home. After my inspection, I'll give you my professional opinion, and then you can decide whether you want a no-obligation quote. Myself or the office will contact you to set up a date when I can show you my products and options to best suit your needs. So when choosing windows, choose Trustmark Roofing and Windows. Our goal is to give you a 5-star service and get you what you deserve, and that's the best.
Trustmark Roofing, we put people first. Trustmark Roofing, we put people first.
At Richland Motors, it's never been easier to sell or trade your current car, truck, or SUV for a newer model to hit the road in. Even if you don't purchase from Richland, they want to buy your vehicle for top dollar. But if you do buy from Richland, don't forget, they're the home of the powertrain warranty for life. That's a whole lot of confidence for you. See Richland for details. 2nd and Sycamore and 1309 Southeast Main. Check out some of the ghoulish bargains you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market. Select jars of Classico pasta sauces are 2 for $5, and 48-ounce bags of Skinner elbow macaroni and long or thin spaghetti are $3.98 each. In produce, red or green seedless grapes are $1.99 a pound, and 3-pound bags of Washington Red Delicious apples are $1.99 each. In the meat department, Boston butt pork roasts are $1.49 a pound, and 10-pound bags of fryer leg quarters are 69 cents a pound. These are just some of the ghoulish specials you'll find this week at your local Farmers Country Market.
Wakefield Oil Company is a name you can rely on with full service at the pump the way it used to be. You can expect service in just 15 seconds. They offer bulk fuel and oil services and even diesel exhaust fluid. Wakefield Oil Company will deliver to farms, ranches, dairies, the oil fields, and more with dependable service you can count on. So the next time you need service or delivery, go with the name that locals have trusted since 1983. Wakefield Oil Company, 311 South Virginia in Roswell. Let them earn your business.
That concludes this edition of Goddard Rocket Sports on Fiera 106.1 FM. Sports on Fiera 106.1 FM and online at ksvptv.com is presented by Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Candlewood Suites, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Dion's Pizzas, Salads, and Subs, Eastern New Mexico University, Farmers Country Market, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Richland Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Roswell Seed, Trustmark Roofing, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Amigo Machinery, Richland Motors, Wakefield Oil, Plateau, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, and Wakefield Oil Express. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.